We're now rocking with the hottest boxing podcast in the land. True Media Boxing Radio with your host, Coach Malachi Williams.
True.
For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Yeah. What's up, man? That's our boy, Coach Malachi Williams in the building. We back. True Media Boxing Radio. We are back. We back up in here, man. You know what I mean? I had to take a little break yesterday. You know what I mean? I had to take a little break, man. I got a project I'm really working on. I told you guys, my movie script is finished. I sent it to a couple of people, but I sent them like the rough draft version of the script. It's not the finished version. Because the rough draft I have mistakes in it that needs to be corrected. So I'm correcting it today. I corrected some of it earlier. The script is like 88 pages long, so I corrected it. Half of it today. I'm doing the rest after the show. You get what I'm saying? And then that's gonna be it. So far so good. The team members, I told you it's a lot of us. I'm not by myself. I have a team. So the few team members that saw it, they're happy as hell. The guy. One of the guys we're looking at, just a few people that's on the team, they happy as hell. You know what I mean? They're very, very happy and excited. And that's always good. When you got people on your team that's excited about your vision, about your life story so much, part of my life story, a comedy, that's always good. You know what I mean? Because excitement is electricity. It's positive energy. But anyway, let's get into the show, talk about this boxing. So last night, they had some fights last night. I see, some of the ladies, I think Ramala Ali, I heard she won a decision. I didn't see that fight, to be honest with you. I was very, very busy yesterday. Let's see what else. They had quite a few fights on last night. The tomorrow show is going to be show enough fire, because tomorrow's show, we're going to be talking about something. You know what? Y'all tune in tomorrow. Tune in tomorrow, man. Tomorrow's show, we're gonna be on point. We really, really gonna be on point tomorrow night. Anyways, I want to talk about these fights that happened last night. Just a few of them. Efe Ajagba, right? Now, Efe Ajagba dominates Joe Goodall in 4 rounds. I don't think there's nothing to really be excited about, to catch the Holy Ghost about. I mean, Efe Ajagba did what everybody thought he was going to do, and that's dominate this guy. I think he's from Australia. Shout out to Elena. Salute to you, sis. Shout out to Big Bird in the building. Big Bird. Shout out to you, my man. Shout out to Bricks. Shout out to Bricia. Salute, sis. Shout out to Tila. Tila's in the building. Omaha, Nebraska. Jason, follower of Christ. Knockdown 305. Dade County's finest. Shout out to L. Harvey in the building. Green Eyes P. And so let's get into the show. So now, and if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit the like button. And if you've been on the channel, hit the like button for me. When it comes to the heavyweight division, guys, and I'm just being honest with you, there really hasn't been much to talk about. Efe Ajagba, he fought what some are saying was a tomato can last night in Joe Goodall, right? Boxing is all about style. Styles make fights, matchups, and all this stuff there. You get what I'm saying? The hard-hitting Nigerian stopped Australia's Joe Goodall in 4 rounds. Stopped him in the 4th, right? Now, this fight was scheduled for 10 rounds. It was a 10-round bout. But referee, our favorite referee, the one who gave Roland Romero the title, referee Tony Weeks, stopped the fight 50 seconds into the 4th round. Why did he stop the fight, guys? Because Goodall had taken too many unanswered punches. Based on last night's performance, is Efe Ajagba ready for the rest of the top heavyweights in the division? Just asking the question, right? Only time would tell. In other news, Joe Cordina was able to hold off a tough Edward Vazquez to retain his IBF super featherweight title, winning a majority decision. The judges scored the bout 114-114, 116-112, and 116-112. Hopefully, we can get a unification bout between Joe Cordina and Osaki Foster. Hopefully, we can get that fight. At Cruiserweight, I think Cruiserweight is a division that a lot of people really don't too much care nothing about. Why, I have no idea. But at Cruiserweight, boxing is all about the big names from a popularity standpoint. There's no one there that's just popular that, especially here in America, I don't even think Americans, I can't say that. But these guys that's online, they only follow 3-4 fighters. They follow 3-4 fighters, and then they call themselves a boxing channel. True. Nigga don't follow 3-4 fighters, talk about the same 2 every day, and then they holler about, I'm a boxing channel, homie. Dog, you ain't talking about nobody else. You ain't know what a check hook is. But don't worry, I don't need to know what a check hook is. Just tell them to sign the contract. True. Broke niggas, right? At Cruiserweight, Luga Makabu got destroyed in 3 rounds by Noel. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. His name is Noel Michaelin, or whatever the case may be, down in Miami. This fight was for the vacant WBC Cruiserweight title. The same title that Makabu lost against former WBC Cruiserweight title holder, Bout Jack. I think he lost that fight in Saudi Arabia. It was actually a good fight. That fight was on the Tommy Fury versus Jake Paul undercard. That was a good fight. Macklin knocked down Makabu. I think he's 24-4 right now with 25 KOs in the 2nd round, and sensationally ended matters in the 3rd with a crushing 6-punch combination that dropped Makabu again to cap off the punishing performance. I don't know if Makabu have any fans, right? I don't know if you have any fans, but it is what it is. He probably got them in this country. And last but not least, Dollar Bill Haney recently called out meat riding Ellie sucker nigga nutsack for being a culture vulture, and causing division in the sport amongst black fighters. I think he said black and brown fighters. I'm like, oh, that's what we doing, huh? That's what we doing. Shout out to D-Block. That's what we doing. Okay? I like to call Ellie the Vlad TV of boxing. When it comes to YouTube channels that covers the sport, this guy is one of the worst. This is what Dollar Bill said. Dollar Bill said this: we have a fake reporter by the name of Ellie Sucker Nigga Nutsack reporting fake news. Now, I know what y'all gonna say, oh, coach, you ain't really crazy about Ellie, so we know your position. No, you don't. Trust me. I don't like Ellie Sucker Nigga Nutsack. That's a known fact. But guess what? I will be fair and call it right down the middle. Because what we're not going to do, we're not going to have some fake outrage about some things that's really nothing to be outrageous about. Ellie is who he is. He rides the dark meat. We know that. He's pro-PBC. We know that. He is not a journalist, because journalists are supposed to be objective. There's nothing objective about him. He's very subjective when it comes to certain fighters. You know what I mean? And I'm going to break it down right here. So this is what Bill Haney said. We have a fake reporter by the name of Ellie Setback reporting fake news. Now, to be fair, most of these so-called reporters and YouTube channels report fake news. True. Yeah, pretty much. All of them have been compromised. But Ellie Sucker Nigga Nutsack, in my opinion, he is one of the worst. He might be, some say he's the worst. I wouldn't say that Ellie is the worst. even though I'm not crazy about him, but I can't say Ellie is the worst. I won't say that. You know what I mean? He's one of the worst, though. But he's not the worst. I'm going to tell you who the worst is. He would do anything to get access to Tank Davis, and he gets a whole lot of access to Tank. Errol Spence gets a whole lot of access to Spence. The Charlos, they love him to death. Deontay Wilder, that's my dog. And Saul Canelo Alvarez.
True, true, true.
And pretty much the entire PBC roster. He's not a reporter. He's a meat writer disguised as being a reporter. He would do anything, and I mean anything, for access. Even if that means giving fighters access to himself, if you know what I mean.
True, true, true.
But let me digress. Bill Haney said that Ellie is a culture vulture, and he's pitting young African-American fighters against each other for the sake of clicks and views. Let's stop right there. He said that Ellie Sucker Nigga Nutsack is a culture vulture, very similar to Black TV, and he's pitting young African-American fighters against each other. Now that's where Bill threw me for a loop at right there. I say, hold up, swole up, stop, back it up, rewind. Let me go ahead and look at this one more again now. Because we're going to do a part 2 on this tomorrow. Tomorrow, we're going to dedicate an entire show on what Bill Haney had to say in his video. We're going to do an entire show on this. And I don't think no one is going to bring it like I'm going to bring it. I don't think no one is going to deliver the message like I'm going to deliver the message. This right here is today's show, which we ain't going to have much people here because today's Sunday and stuff like that. But today's show is a prelude to what you're going to get tomorrow. You get what I'm saying?
True, true, true.
Today's show is a prelude to what you're going to get tomorrow. But let me digress, right? He said that, Ellie is pitting young African-American fighters against each other. I totally disagree with that. He's profiting off of this division. Now, this sounds so sweet how Bill Haney brought it. He was like, oh, man, all the brothers, we can come together and get behind this message that Dollar Bill is talking about. Yeah, man, we can get behind this message, dog, and, we see what's going on, and that's what they doing, and yada, 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 yada. There's only one problem. Bill Haney feels that Ellie is creating dissension and division with the microphone. Bill said that instead of asking fighters the tough questions, Ellie Sucker Nigga Nutsack would rather pander to the fighters' egos for access with his mouthpiece and round brow. Now, I threw that in there myself. Bill Haney said instead of asking the reporters the tough questions, he said something else, but this is the way I interpreted it. Ellie Sucker Nigga Nutsack would rather pander to fighters' egos for access to his mouthpiece as well as his round brow.
True, true, true.
Okay. I'm like, okay, all right, cool. That's very, very interesting that Bill feels that way. Very interesting, right? Very interesting. Just to get an interview for clicks and views. Now, I take my hat off to him. This strategy has worked to perfection. But I can't put all of this on Ellie's setback. The black and brown fighters openly don't like each other. The black and brown YouTube channels openly don't like each other. And the black YouTube channels in particular that Bill Haney supports, meaning the Alphabet Boys, with their leader, Jabba the Hutt, the fat, bald-head, pregnant nigga from Milwaukee, that nigga. And the black YouTube channels that Bill Haney supports do the exact same thing that Bill is accusing Ellie Sucker Nigga Nutsack of doing.
True, true, true.
I.e. the Alphabet Boys. The exact same group that Bill is affiliated with. This is the same group that hate on black fighters every day in the name of the revolution.
True, true, true.
These are some of the dumbest, most ignorant niggas I've ever seen in my life. These are the same niggas who be running around threatening niggas online, but ain't gonna do shit because they suffer than hospital cotton.
True, true, true.
Their leader is a fuckboy. And the rest of the dudes who affiliated with them are fuckboys. They got old fuckboys. Fuckboys in their 40s over there. Fuckboys in their 50s over there. Fuckboys in their 60s over there. They want to be tough guys. Bunch of hoes. I'm the only one that talk about these niggas like this online. You want to know why? Because there's nothing that's going to happen. Nothing is going to happen. I'm the one that had to pull the skirt up and pull these niggas' whole cars to let everybody know it was safe to come outside. Shout out to Armo 3.
True.
So all of this is some bullshit to me, right? This group goes out of their way to destroy certain black and brown fighters in the name of so-called black power. I understand Bill's angle. Bill Haney, that is. But to put all of this on Ellie sucker nigga nutsack while ignoring the fact that the group that he's a part of exploits their own culture in the name of black seems kind of disingenuous to me. Let me repeat that again. Bill Haney feels that Ellie sat back as a culture vulture and he's causing dissension amongst black fighters. The only problem with that is this here. You can't put all of that on Ellie sucker nigga nutsack while ignoring the fact that the group, the Alphabet Boys, who Bill Haney endorses and is a part of, does the exact same thing. They exploit their own culture in the name of black seems kind of disingenuous to me. Bill Haney, you have participated in tearing down other black fighters as well in the name of defending your son. But I understand that you're a father and you're going to do that. I get that, right? I get that. Although we know that Ellie doesn't like Devin Haney because he's chosen sides with Tank and Calvin Ford. We know that, right? And so that's what this is really all about. This ain't about no culture vulture. This is about, hey, you know what, man, that nigga around here, man, he around here being down with the ops. He down with doggone Tank, them boys and all that stuff there and this and that. And, he don't give my son a fair shake. He talk bad about my son. So I do get that. You feel like he don't give your son a fair shake while ignoring the fact that the group of niggas that you're affiliated with, they do the exact same thing.
True.
So to me, this seems kind of disingenuous. And now you see why Bill Haney won't come back on my show. Because see, I don't pander to these niggas. Coach Malachi don't. You get what I'm saying? And again, my success is not based upon no niggas, no fighters, no fighters' dads, none of that stuff. I'm gonna do good by myself. I'm Gucci. I'm too smart, very, very sharp, and we gonna make it do what it do. We gonna be at 30,000 by the end of this year, anyways. Did you get what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Now we do know that Ellie, he is one-sided. That is true. But Ellie isn't the only one that's being a culture vulture in this case. There is a such thing as black and brown culture vultures as well. I'm finna tell you what I mean by that. According to the Urban Dictionary, a culture vulture is someone who steals traits, language, and fashion from other ethnic or social groups in order to create their own identity. Then you have people who are a part of that same group who steals traits. They do everything in their power to destroy other fighters and other blacks and browns who look just like them in the name of networks, Showtime, promotional companies, PBC. There's certain fighters, Big Fit, Man Down, Cap, Dad Texas, Deontay Wilder, their king.
True.
So I gotta call it the way I see it. Did you get what I'm saying? Does Bill Haney have a point, guys? You see about Ellie sucker nigga nutsack? This guy's a culture vulture, and he's trying to cause dissension amongst the black fighters. Or, and if you feel that way, what the hell does the Alphabet Boys do? What the hell does Fagnon do? What the hell does Genital Farty do? Doodle Brown, Shigo, all of these hoe ass niggas. What did these niggas do? To put this on Ellie sucker nigga nutsack, a guy who I really don't like at all. He's a certified fuckboy. But I'm gonna be fair. I can't sit back and say put all of this on Ellie. Nah. I know they want to say you got to try to be on code. You niggas don't understand the code. You misrepresent the code in the name of pushing your own narratives. I call it the way I see it. But to say that it's all on Ellie is bullshit. You can't do that. Let's get into the show. Let's give everybody a round of applause. Tomorrow's show is going to be fire. I can promise you that. Tomorrow's show, I'm going to get down to the nitty-gritty tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm going to get down to the nitty-gritty. That's what we call it down here, the nitty. Tomorrow, I'm going to get down to the nitty-gritty. I'm going to piss some people off. But hey, that's what I do. I am the prince of pissing people off. That's what I do, right? And it is what it is. I'm finna show y'all how this shit is supposed to be done. All right, now. Before we get into the show, I got to say all praises due to the Most High, the Most Exalted, the greatest human being on the planet Earth. And I don't think that there's not a content creator in boxing that praises this guy more than me, Mr. Al Haney.
Well, you know, I guess I got to be like everybody else and saying Al Heyman. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me? I'm about to
But a name. Do you have a name?
Oh, nah, I ain't got no name, you know.
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
This guy right here say, how we gonna come together and diss one another? Fuck everybody else. We could be strong together. Yeah, man, that shit so fake. And bro, let me tell you something, bro. I did this shit for 25 years. That fake kumbaya bullshit. We gotta come together, this and that. That shit, that shit is only on. That shit's so disingenuous. Niggas have been at each other for centuries. How do you think we got over here, right? So all of it is disingenuous to me. Shout out to Jamie Rivera for dropping that $2 cash app. He said salute coach in the chat from New York. All right, shout out to you, fam, for dropping the $2. See. Now, this is the subject matter that I am a professional at. I'm a master at this subject matter. When you want to talk about race relations and, oh, man, we got to stick together, this and that, yada, 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 yada. Like, this is why I handcuff these niggas at. That ain't your lane. Your lane is getting YouTube channels on your sides to push the narrative and make your son look good and make your son look good on social media. That's your lane. This black shit, you, the alphabet boys, this ain't your lane. This why I handcuff you niggas right here with this here. I handcuff you with this. You get what I'm saying? This ain't your lane, dog. This ain't your lane. So, and I have never came out my bag. I haven't came out my bag on this show. I dropped some hints here and there, but I could come out my bag and it's very, very easy for me because I was doing it for a long, long time. There is no kumbaya with niggas, blacks, Hispanics, spics, whites, crackers, Jews, whatever. There is no kumbaya, especially amongst ourselves. To put all this on a white boy is really some bullshit to me. Me personally, I'm sitting back looking at this, right? I'm like, okay, this shit right here is. Now, they'll make no bones. I don't like Ellie sucker nigga nutsack at all. I don't like the motherfucker. These are facts. I never met him, don't care to get to know him, right? But I gotta be honest though. I can't let my dislike of the guy who Bill is talking about get in the way of ignoring the facts of the matter. What's so disingenuous about this is this. When you say that, hey, Ellie is profiting off of pitting black brothers against each other while ignoring the fact that that's what you do online yourself. With the Haney and Shakur, the Haney and the Tank, the this and that, that's what you do. And they do the same thing. Those other guys, they do the same thing. The Shakurs, the Tank, they do the same thing. So this is what everybody does. Blacks as a group don't like each other. We're not a one monolithic group of people. Online, blacks hate each other online. You have niggas and you have blacks. These are the facts. to put all that on Ellie, he causing dissension. No, Ellie's not doing that. If anything, Ellie is seeing what's going on with the niggas on YouTube, and he say, well, shit, if these niggas tearing each other down and causing dissension and attacking, listen, I ain't never heard Ellie call Terrence Crawford top-ranked Toby. I ain't never heard Ellie Satbacks call Terrence Crawford a slave, a jigaboo, a coon, a Tom. Never that. Guess who said that? The niggas who you fuck with, Bill.
True.
The niggas who you fuck with. They said that. Ellie didn't say that. Now, again, I'm coming from a position that I don't like Ellie. But guess what? I'm going to tell the truth. Them dick in the booty niggas who you fuck with. Them cum drinking ass niggas who you fuck with, Bill. Those are the niggas that's saying that. Ellie Setback ain't never did that. Let's just be honest. Do you get what I'm saying? So, but I get you. Now, I was, anything else you said, I ain't tripping on. But it was that one particular part. I said, oh, he's making an emotional plea. Oh, that's what Bill is doing. He's trying to touch some nerves. He's trying to touch the racial nerves and get the truth. You got to get the brothers together. And when this is the subject matter, I think we can all come behind. We can be on call with this. No.
True.
Nah, I can't get down. I can't get down with this. I can't get down with this. Not this. You know what I mean? Again, I'll bother you niggas on this shit. This shit right here, boy, I got a master's degree in this shit. However you want to do it. Don't make me no never mind. This right here is just too easy for me. I ain't got to pull out no books, no notes, no studies, none of that. I can just come off the dome on this because I probably don't forgot more shit that you niggas can remember anyways. But that's neither here nor there. Let's talk about boxing. Now, I'm going to get ready to drop these phone lines. Y'all sitting there watching the show, we got 175 people in here, less than 100 likes. We need 35 more likes. If you're watching the show, hate watching, don't want to hit the like button, Riley, get them.
Look, fuck you. Fuck the plane you flew in on. Fuck them shoes. Fuck the socks with the bell on it. Fuck them cheap-ass cigars. Fuck your yuck-mouth teeth. Fuck your hairpiece. Fuck your chocolate. Fuck Guy Ritchie. Fuck Prince William. Fuck the Queen. This is America. My president is black and my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out my hotel room. And if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
Tomorrow's show, we're going to have about 500-600 here tomorrow. About 500 tomorrow. I can pretty much guarantee you that. Tomorrow's show is going to be fire. It's going to be fire. I'm going to do an entire show on this. And I'm not going to play. I'm going to hurt some feelings. I'm going to piss some niggas off. But guess what? Ain't nothing none of them niggas going to do about it. Because they can't. Might piss some dads off. Might piss some sons off. Might piss a group of cowards off. Guess what? I do not care. I'm team fuck the other side. I don't give a fuck about none of you niggas. I don't. Anyways, you know what time it is.
Who you think he is? DJ Quick?
No,
huh?
No, I ain't saying
Kid
that.
Capri?
I didn't say that.
Oh, you must be Jimmy Walker. Blue, you ain't nothing. You don't deserve nothing. You don't get nothing. You get what I give you. I got a contract between me and you that say you do what I tell you to do. Therefore, shut the fuck. Don't say nothing. Don't speak to me. Don't look at me.
I just want money. You know, I just said.
Blue, if I raise up, gonna be trouble. Trouble. I'm walking off.
Finna drop these phone lines that anybody want to call the show, call the show. But before I do, shout out to Gloria Day and the Fabulous Set Trips.
Gloria Day and the Set Trips.
These niggas don't play. These niggas don't play.
We don't play.
You ain't heard. They be tripping. So they swerving on. No faking and no snitching. And repping hard for the set. Oh, mamas, it ain't no lie. Because niggas gonna bust. Niggas gonna bust.
Phone lines finna drop right now.
You want to talk some shit? Call me. Start some shit, bitch.
Sup, fool? You gonna talk shit about me, homie? Where you from?
Hundreds of niggas is waiting for your motherfucking call, and they all talking shit about you right now.
Call the coach at 530-494-9636. We waiting on your bitch ass. You know, I just got to call the way I see it. What do you guys think about yesterday's fights? We'll touch on it. I'm gonna do an entire show on this Bill Haney shit and Ellie setback shit. I'll do that tomorrow. But we'll focus on the fights today. Efe Ajagba fought. Listen, it was a lot of fights. A couple of fights went down yesterday. What did you guys think about it? Call, what's your name when you call it from?
Martin from Oakland.
Martin from Oakland, talk to me.
Yeah, Coach, I just wanted to get your opinion on two of Robert Garcia's fighters that fought on yesterday's ESPN card.
Yeah,
Lindolfo Delgado, the 140-pounder, and Raymond Murataya, the lightweight.
Yeah, I didn't see the fights yesterday. I didn't watch no boxing yesterday, to be honest with you.
Oh no.
Yeah, so I really don't. But you want to ask me what I think about him? I like the what the guy what's his name? Murataya.
Yeah.
Yeah, Murataya. Yeah. I think he's a pretty good fighter. I like him.
Yeah, he won by knockout. Actually, they both did.
Oh yeah, they both won by knockout. What was the level of competition where they fought?
Yeah.
How did you?
The guy that Murataya fought, he was an undefeated fighter. He was, I believe, like 20-0. I didn't really get into his resume to see, what his level of competition was.
Okay.
The other guy, the guy that Lindolfo Delgado fought, he had a couple of losses on his record. Never had been knocked out, but he was a power puncher, and he didn't come to lose. I mean, that was a competitive ass fight. I mean, this guy, he was swinging for the fences. I think that fight went like 8 or 9 rounds.
Okay.
It was a really good competitive fight. Yeah, they were pretty good.
All right, that's cool, man. Yeah, yesterday, man. I kept up with the fights, but I didn't watch no boxing yesterday, man. Like some days, I was just very, very busy. So, but I did find out what the results were for a lot of the fights yesterday. So, but salute to you, fam, man. Thank you for Martin from Oakland. Salute, fam. As a matter of fact, I have it right here. Let me pull up these. Let me see. Boxing scene. Yeah, I was real busy yesterday. Yesterday I was real busy, and then when I did settle in at night, I kind of just chilled out. You know what I mean? I've been needing to relax. I was actually reading my script, my movie. So I'm let's see. Let's go to results. Let's see for what I'm seeing. Results. I see Ilonga Macabo, he got knocked out. I see that. Yokasta Valle, I think she did her thing. She won. We got another call. Call, what's your name when you call it from?
What's up, Coach? It's inevitable. It's D-Block, D-Town, D-City, D-Ville, Baltimore.
D-Block, talk to me.
I want to let everybody know in the chat, D-Block's coming back next week with serious hate with facts. My probation's almost over, Coach. I love it. I don't need it. I don't want it. It's almost done. My lawyers have done a great job, and I want to let you know, the Nick Sack Promotions, I'm down with it, Coach. Let me know who I need to fight. Let me know when, where, what the place is. And like I said, Coach, it's pay-per-view. It's pay-per-view. That's all it is. $10 a pop. Coach, Ajagba. Wasn't he trained by Ronnie Shields, Coach?
You know what? That's a good question. I don't know who Efe Ajagba was trained. You know what? He was trained by Ronnie Shields. That is true. Yeah, he was. Yeah.
He left him.
Yeah.
He left him, right?
I mean, fighters always lead trainers, man. Why did he leave?
Yeah, but it's Ronnie Shields.
Okay.
It's Ronnie Shields, Coach. He's a legend.
Yeah, I mean, but it's quite a few legends trainers got left. I mean, that's what happens, man. Sometimes when these fighters, when they lose, they'll blame the trainer and then get rid of them. And then for whatever reason, he's not with him anymore. I have no idea. But
I think to a certain point, Ajagba should have stayed with Ronnie Shields because because Ronnie would have. I mean, I don't know if it's the commitment that Ajagba didn't want to have with Ronnie Shields, or it might have been that Ronnie was having too much time with Charlo at that time when he was training him.
That's a possibility.
I really don't know where.
That's a possibility.
I really don't know where. Yeah, I really don't know where Ajagba goes from here, Coach. He's been beat already before. He has. I mean, they were making him up to be the next Deontay Wilder. The PBC was.
Yeah,
he faltered. He went to ESPN. I went to a fight and he lost. So I don't see no future there, Coach.
He lost to Frank Martin. No, he lost to Frank Sanchez. Frank Sanchez put on a boxing clinic with him. Frank Sanchez even dropped him, and how he dropped him was Efe Ajagba was being overly aggressive, and that's what happens. He's a front foot fighter. He's going to come forward, and what happens is when you have these aggressive front foot forward fighters fighting elite boxers, those elite boxers can set traps for these fighters, and he walked into a trap. And he got dropped. He got dropped in that fight. I want to say like the 6th round, the mid rounds. He got dropped in that fight. So, I saw that fight.
I want to just congratulate you on the nice haircut. You got a nice buzz. This call was sponsored by Cinnamon Buns. Just want to let you know, Coach. Cinnamon Buns is sponsoring this call.
I got to say something before you say something. D-Block, your probation is not almost over, D-Block. You got put on probation.
I thought it was 7 days. Yeah, that's what my lawyer told me.
Yeah, but what happened, D-Block? You remember, but you violated. Remember, you called like 3 times. You called twice. You violated the other day, and you know what I mean. You violated, so you extended it another week. You know, I mean, you ain't get.
Damn.
I mean, D-Block, you violated. You violated the terms, baby. You know, you supposed to call. The agreement was you supposed to call 1 time today. You end up calling 2 times the other day. You violated probation. We had to do a poll. To see what your punishment was. It was 50-50. So so you is back reinstated, but you got another week on to that, my brother. You violated.
I'm not going to take it back because that day I smoked some good green and it made me feel like I had that confidence to call back. But it's okay. I got to deal with the consequences. So I want to say shout out to all the tenderonis on a Sunday. Hopefully y'all having a peaceful Sunday. We getting ready for the Cowboy game and listening to Mr. Coach Malachi. And I want to thank all the supporters that we have out here for D-Block. Want to let y'all know I appreciate y'all and I respect all of y'all. And for all my haters in this show. And for all the haters in the show. And you know who it is. Benavides, Ecuadorian, Guatemalans, don't know where he's from. Son from Salvador. Where you from? Your dad don't even look nothing like you, man. And Mr. Tank Davis. Mr. Tank Davis out there tweeting in the world that he's done with boxing. I want to let you know something, son.
Yeah.
Be done. Be done with boxing. I don't care. We don't need you, son, because you're the type of guy in your mind. You're so weak, man. You can't even deal with your consequences. You can't deal with people just telling you what the truth is. So I want to let you know out there, Baltimore. Get your boy a cover. Cover him up. Winter coming. You don't know what he's going to be doing. He's going to be slanging. He's going to be doing whatever he could do. He ain't coming back to boxing. And if he comes back to boxing, believe me, Shakur Stevenson, the great, at 135. And Mr. Devin Haney, the dream, is going to come for a nightmare for his ass. So that's all I got to say. And for all the haters out here for D-Block, you can kiss my ass twice. D-Block, D-Camp, D-C, D-Bill.
Oh, God damn, D-Block. Damn. Woo. The only reason I let D-Block talk because he can't, he that was his last call. His first and last call. He got another week. That's the only reason I let him talk. But goddamn, D-Block, you been talking for damn near 5, well, really almost 6 minutes. Anyways, god damn, D-Block. Anyways. I did see that Tank saying something on Twitter that he's thinking about. Again, I don't believe anything Tank Davis say. Anything Tank Davis say, whatever he tweet, I don't believe it. I only believe what I physically see in the ring. Tank and say, I want to fight King Kong, Mothra, Godzilla, Gamera. I ain't gonna believe none of that shit because we know that's a lie. So I ain't worried about that, right? So Tank saying that, hey man, I'm thinking about leaving boxing. What he said? Let me see what he said. What he said. Man, that just some shit Tank came up with to try to get some attention. That's all that is. Man, don't nobody believe that shit. Why he gonna leave boxing? Why he gonna leave boxing when he making all that money fighting tomato cans? True. And you making all that money fighting whole head cheese sandwiches, and you gonna leave boxing for what? You get what I'm saying? Nigga, you fighting pork chop bones. You fighting pork chop bones, collard green stems, beans and weenies, and you went, yo, yeah, nigga, I'm thinking about, I ain't think I'm gonna fight no more. Boy, Hush, we don't know about it. We don't believe you.
True.
Yep, I never get that interview, but I give two fucks. Anyways, but you get what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we ain't tripping on that. We ain't tripping on that. You get what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. I don't. Yeah, I saw a video. I saw a video that Blue. Hold on, what Blue came up with? Blue said, "Oh, you know how Blue. Y'all know how Blue blood be sensationalizing stuff, right? Oh my gosh, Tank Davis talking about hanging it up, man. That ain't no story.
True.
Ain't not 305. That ain't no story. That ain't nothing to talk about. Listen, don't nobody believe that. Don't nobody believe that. Oh man, Tank talking about leaving. What hush? That's all that is. Hey, what it say? He's been hung up. I mean, hey, Jamie Rivera, you get what I'm saying? Come on, man. I told y'all we gonna be covering the news on Twitter. What did that mean? Remember I told y'all that about 6-7 months ago? I said, man, we going to Twitter with boxing now. Hey, Fool Revolution, what you say? She said, I don't know if these PBC fighters are out of the loop. Or most of them are just habitual drunken liars because their math don't be mathy. I'm just saying, man. Man, don't nobody believe that. Come on, man. Call what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, what's going on, Coach? It's Jay from Tampa.
Jay from Tampa, talk to me, fam.
Hey, man, I just want to show some support, let everybody know you're doing a great job out here. You know, you're a breath of fresh air to this YouTube boxing community, especially with the Nick Sack promotions you got going. And I just want to say, Coach, I want to fight Pork Chop Willie for 2 Chico sticks, a box of Boston baked beans, and a pack of annihilators. Can you make it happen, Coach?
Yeah. Hey, Pork Chop Willie from the Springs, man. He from Sulphur Springs. I got to reach out to him, and I think we can work something out.
Okay, that's cool. I'm from over there in Belmont Heights. That's cool.
Okay.
I'm out here in New Tampa right now, but we can definitely make that happen.
Hey, man, I used to be over there in College Hill back in the day, man, by 89, 90, 91. You know what I mean? I used to live right there on 30. I used to live right there on 32nd, man, but right there by the graveyard.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'm right there off of 29 in Genesee, man.
Oh, okay, for sure. Hey, but Jay, man, salute to you, my brother, man. Jay from Tampa, T-Town, stand up, man. Thank you, brother, for calling the show. Yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
T-Town in the building. Hey, yeah, we can make that happen, man. Pork Chop Willie. Yeah, we can make that happen. Pork Chop Willie, man. We can make that happen, man. We can set that fight out with Jay and Pork Chop Willie. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Hey, what did he say? He said yesterday's price for Boston baked beans ain't today's price.
True.
Well, I ain't gonna lie to you, boy. Well, hey, but them Boston baked beans and them lemon heads, but the lemon heads are something else, boy. Them Boston baked beans and them lemon heads are something else, fam. Hey man, shout out to the sisters, man. Shout out to Tila. Shout out to my sister, Food Revolution. But I don't believe that, bro. Shit. That man ain't going nowhere, man. He probably. I call Tank Mr. Tweet and Delete. That's what I call Tank Mr. Tweet and Delete, cause he'll drop something and delete that bitch in a minute. Let me see. Told y'all we covering fights on Twitter now. We covering fights on Twitter. You get what I'm saying? We covering fights on Twitter now. I told you that. Check left hooks, all caps. Overhand space bars. Listen, we covering check left hooks, all caps, overhand space bars. What else we doing? We doing straight deletes. Straight deletes. We doing edits. And just say if you make a mistake on Twitter, when you tweet something, you can go back and edit it within, I think you got 20 minutes to edit it. So you can go back within 30 minutes or something and edit. We covering all that there.
True.
Food Revolution say them lemon heads were a weakness for me in junior high school. I love Chico 6 too. Hey, listen, man. Hey, Food Revolution. I got between now laters and Chico sticks, man, I ended up getting like 2 cavities back in the day. Now, ladies and Chico sticks and them Boston baked beans. You get what I'm saying? Well, listen, boy, I went to the dinner. I had like 2 cavities, man. I still got the feelings in my mouth right now you know, when I went to the dentist, you know, back then they used to put those black fillings in your mouth, right? Like I think they do the white ones now, but back then if you went to the dentist, bro, like, you know, I hated the dentist, bro. I hated the dentist. You get what I'm saying? But yeah. I don't know, man. Like again, Efe Ajagba, I mean, he's a good fighter. I don't know if he's going to be ready for the Tyson Furies. Maybe he would. Well, maybe he will though. The Tyson Furies, the Usyks, the Joshuas. You know, I don't know. I think. You know. Let me see something. Let's look at some of these results. Because Efe Ajagba, he ain't. You know. I mean, he punches very hard. You know, he's a hard puncher. He will knock you out. Now he does have punching power, but we did see that when Frank Sanchez made easy work of him. You know what I mean? Frank Sanchez, I think Frank beat him in a decision, right? Didn't they go 12 rounds? I think when Frank beat Efe Ajagba, did they go, let me see, did they go 12 rounds? I think they went 12 rounds. I think they went 12 rounds. I want to make sure I'm right though. Hold on, let me make sure I'm right. I think they went 12 rounds. And I want to say Ajagba was the favorite. Let me see. He lost. Yeah. Unanimous decision. It was a UD. It was a unanimous decision. 10 rounds. A 10-round UD. Now, that was in 2021. But since then, he don't 1, 2, 3. Since then, he's on a 4-fight winning streak. And check this out. Now, check this out. I remember when he was with the PBC, but he ended up leaving. He fought Joseph Darmos. Then Efe Ajagba had 3 fights this year. He fought Stephen Shaw in January. He fought Zon Zobinski in August, and he just fought Joseph Goodall and yesterday. So we know he's probably with what? He's with Top Rank now? He gotta be with Top Rank. That's the only way he can be fighting this much.
True.
Who is Efe Ajagba with? Anybody know what promotion the company he with? Who is Efe Ajagba with? Because he don't have 3 fights so far this year. Edward Moore say too slow. Yeah. He went Top Rank? Okay. Listen, this man, he don't have 3 fights so far this year. And there's no telling how busy he gonna be next year. That's the thing, right? The inactivity hurt these fighters. I don't care who the fighter is, what promotion the company you with, but inactivity hurts these fighters, right? Because I get it, you know. I get some of them want the money and stuff like that and yada, 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 yada. I get all of that. But inactivity is the reason why when they get in the ring with other fighters, they don't look good. You're not sharpening your tools. You fighting every 13, 14 months, every 16 months, you're fighting. And then this is why when you have a fighter, let me explain something, guys. When you have a fighter that's inactive, he hasn't been fighting a lot. When you have a fighter that's inactive, it's very important that you matchmake that fighter very, very well. Because you put an inactive fighter in the ring with the wrong guy, a guy who's hungry, a guy who's been boxing, and the guy, he's getting better and better with his skills. You put him in there with the wrong guy, even if that guy is an underdog from a betting odds standpoint, because the fans don't know who this guy is. Even though he might be an underdog from a betting odds standpoint from the fans, even though that may be the case, guess what? He'll turn around and get beat by that guy.
True.
He'll turn around and get beat by that guy. Absolutely. He'll turn around and get beat by that guy. All because, you get what I'm saying? Because, you know, he's not active. So matchmaking plays a very, very important part in this. We got to match them up real good, you know. Some companies, fighters are more active than others. You know, when you got a company like PBC, they got like about 300 fighters from what I'm hearing. 200 about 300 fighters from what I'm hearing. Most of those guys, I would probably say 99% of their roster don't fight a lot. You get what I'm saying? And the star fighters, we know the star fighters. You know, Tank gonna fight twice a year. Spence been fighting once a year. Canelo fight twice a year. I think Crawford only fought once in the calendar year for over the past couple of years. Even from top rank till now. Let me see. Wilder has been inactive. Keith Thurman, he been inactive. So inactivity affects a lot of these fighters, is what I'm saying, right? You know, you can't afford to be inactive. You just can't.
True.
He said, "How about Ajagba and Big Pharmacy Miller?" I like Ajagba in that fight. Absolutely. Shout out to DeMar Wester. He said, "Coach, that's why I think Fulton lost the way he lost is because of his inactivity as well as Errol." Yeah, I mean, you know, Errol. I think Errol and Crawford both fought one time in 2022. To be fair, so I think Spence fought April 2022, beat Ugas, and then Crawford fought December 2022. You know what I mean? I think 8 months. So that was 8 months after Spence, 7 to 8 months after Spence. So, but then Crawford had another fight in July. So 7 months later, he had another fight when he fought Spence. Versus when Spence fought Crawford in July, he was out of the ring at that time. I think 16 months. 16 months? Let me see. So we have April, May, June, July. Yeah. 15 months. He was out the ring 15 months. And he was out the ring 15 months. So, yeah, so 15 months versus, you know, you know what? I think that fight came down to maybe that, but Crawford just a better fighter. You just saw some of the things he was doing in the ring that Spence could not overcome. It was like, yeah, that dude just a better fighter than you. But I get what you're saying, fam. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Troy Graham, Baltimore. How you be, brother?
Troy Graham, talk to me.
Question for you. The headline says, is Ajagba ready for Wilder? Ready for what? Does Wilder actually bring to a fight?
No, the headlines, I said more than Wilder. I didn't just say Wilder.
Okay, yeah, I'm just focusing on Wilder. But, but as far as him and Wilder, they both bring the same thing to a fight. That's just power. I guess in this case, Wilder, you could say Wilder has a little bit more experience, but does he apply it? That would be the question. And who's the better catcher in the fight? Who could take the better punch? So to me, it's an interesting fight now because we don't know what Wilder has left. The last time we've really seen him in a fight, he was left face down on the canvas. I don't count the other fight he had. That only lasted 30 seconds. They didn't tell him you can't learn under 30 seconds.
You're looking at the thumbnail. You're looking at the thumbnail, but I have other fighters on there as well. I think I have Usyk's name on there, Fury's name on there. I think I have Joshua, if I'm not mistaken.
No. Okay. Well, those three fighters actually can box. You talking about three guys that can box. He's not. No. I wouldn't put him in with Usyk at all because Usyk would outbox him. I wouldn't put him in with Joshua. Joshua would stop him. I wouldn't put him in with Fury. As Fury is right now, he would give Fury a little bit of angst, but Fury would lean on him, tire him out, and then TKO him. That's what Fury would do to him, but he wouldn't know what to do with that. He would just use all that. The same way he beat Steve Collins Cunningham, even though Steve's a way better fighter. He's just smaller. He would just do the lazy man thing and put all the 280, 290 weight on him, and he would tire his ass out. And by the 6th, 7th, 8th round, he would stop Ajagba. So those three are losses right there. With Wilder is a different subject because number one, he was never a boxer to begin with. Number two, you don't know what he has left. So if I'm Ajagba, I'm pushing for that fight. And also, if he wants to fight somebody, push this other boy who just fought Wilder, Ngannou fight. No, the boy who just fought Fury. I'm sorry, the one who just fought Fury.
So basically, so what you're
Yeah, 'cause you
saying
can sell
is
that.
there's already a foregone conclusion that if he get in there with 3 of those guys, in your opinion, he will automatically lose. Now you've been watching boxing long enough, Troy, to know that
Absolutely.
it doesn't work that way.
No. Well, we don't know if it's going to work that way now, but I seriously believe that they'll just outbox him. I don't think he's at that stage where no. I can say for certain that Usyk will probably outbox him. And I know Joshua would stop him. Say what you want about Joshua. Mentally, he's not all right there right now, but he's still going to stop him.
I don't know. I don't know about Joshua. Yeah. Joshua seemed like. I don't know about that.
Yeah, Joshua. But this is the last thing I'm going to say, even though it's completely off the subject. Haney's going to TKO Progress when they fight him. Right. When they fight, Haney's going to TKO him. Yeah, have a good day, brother.
All right, shout out to Troy. Be more stand up. Yeah, I totally disagree with that too. Troy saying that Haney gonna TKO Regis Progress. Yeah, I totally disagree with that. I totally disagree with that at all. I don't see that at all. Outbox him, I can see that. TKOing him, stopping him, nah, I can't see that at all. You know what I mean? So. Shout out to Jason Phillips. He said, "Call us out like a hater, even though I don't rate Efe." I'm just saying. You get what I'm saying? Like I don't see that.
When it comes to boxing, we got it on lock. With your host, Coach Malachi Williams at True Media Boxing Radio.
True.
Now, outboxing, if you say that, yeah, but TKO, I bet anybody on that. Y'all know how we bet. You got to send me the money. You got to send the money to the cash out. I bet anybody on that. Shit. Listen, I will bet anybody. I don't care who it is. I will bet anybody on the planet Earth that Devin Haney will not stop no goddamn Regis Progress. You get what I'm saying? Like that right there, Cap. I don't believe that at all. Anyways, Efe Ajagba. What about the other guy that fought yesterday? What about let me say this. Let me say this picture right here. Hold on, guys. Say that right there. I gotta say that. Let's see who the other dude was. He stopped Buddy. Efe only 29 years old. He said, I was out of the boxing for a long time. When I came back with Stephen Shaw in January 2023, my confidence was not there. I had a back surgery. I had to go back and get back into shape. But right now I came back with full confidence. That's why I took him out. Okay, so I'm reading an article by Efe Ajagba. Let's see, let's look at the other guys who fought. Let's see. Did anybody see the women's card? Yocasta Valle versus Annabelle Ortiz? Anybody see that? No. I'm not talking about 135 pounder. I'm not talking about him. No, I was talking about Efe Ajagba. Yocasta Valle and Annabelle Ortiz. I didn't see that fight. I think this is on the zone. Okay, I think this is on the zone. I didn't see that at all. What is that legacy mindset? Murataya. Oh, you talking about Murataya? Murataya. 135. Let's go look at the 135 pounders. Let me see. Did Murataya? Did he fight on? He fought on the undercard, right? He fought on the undercard of the heavyweight match of Efe Ajagba and Joe Goodall fight. He said, "I thought you made him, coach." Oh no. You know what? I'm talking about Ajagba. Talking about Efe Ajagba. Oh, he was a co-main. Okay, he was a co-main. Yeah. I hear that kid pretty good though. I mean, I've seen him have quite a few fights. That kid right there, he's pretty good. He's pretty good. Like That 135 has some fighters. Let me look at that 135, man. Let's check these 135 pounders out. Let's look at the ratings. Let's go to 135. That 135, they have some fighters over there, man. Kid Austin is going to be the WBA. Matter of fact, let me do this. Let's look up the WBA right quick. Let's look up the WBA right quick. I want to look at the WBA lightweight rankings. I want to see something. Now, we do know these sanctioned body rankings are fake. We know that. What? Oh, that was WBC. Sorry about that. My bad. I was like, what? They got him in champion in recess, but that's WBC. WBC made Devin Haney a champion in recess. Hold on. Lightweight. Let's go to lightweight. Okay, cool. I want to show y'all something. Y'all check this out. I want to show y'all something. Let's look at this lightweight division right quick. Well, hold on. Before I do, let me get to the chat. Shout out to the Natural. He said Tim Bradley said he'll beat Haney and Keyshawn, no doubt. Okay. What it say, Food Revolution? He said, ain't no way he's 29 in American years. Joshua was already 34. I'll go Food Revolution, motherfucker. Shout out to Tough Glove Boxing. He said, Murathala put on the clinic against an undefeated power puncher. Okay, cool. He said, I thought you met him, coach. Yeah, Murathala, he said Shakur could have fought, but I guess it was never discussed. I mean, that'll be an easy fight to make. They're on the same side of the street. You get what I'm saying? You know, I mean, that'll definitely be an easy fight to make. All right, let's see. Let's go right here. For what I'm seeing right here, all right, this is the WBA, as you guys can see. They had their convention, WBA convention, December 5th to the 9th in Orlando. You know what? I might go to this convention. Right here in Orlando, 5 to 9. Yeah, you know what? More than likely, I'll probably go to this convention. Since they're going to be down the street from the old boy, I'm going to go to this convention, see what's up. What happened? Oh, wait a minute. Sorry about that. My bad. What the fuck happened? All right, here we go right here. All right, so this is the WBA, right? Devin Haney is the super champion. He is the champ. The Reggie Belt champion is Tank Davis. Tank got the Reggie Belt. Number 1, Esau Cruz. How did he get here? I have no idea. Well, we do have an idea. We know how he got there. We know how Esau Cruz got here. This is how Tank is justifying fighting Esau Cruz in a rematch. Esau Cruz worked his way back up, and now he's number 1 again. Tank is fighting the number 1 contender for the Reggie Belt.
True.
So we already know how that worked out. We got Will Cepeda. Miraculously, I think Will Cepeda is undefeated. Hold on. Yeah, he 28-0 with 24 KOs. Y'all check this out. Will Cepeda 28-0 with 24 KOs. And somehow Esau Cruz is above him. I just want to throw that out somehow. But we know how this game go, right? We know how it go. We're not going to play these crackhead games. We know how the game goes. We're not going to play these crackhead games. And right here, this is when Esau Cruz fought in a WBA eliminator, lightweight eliminator. How did he get in that eliminator? And this guy, William Cepeda, wasn't a part of that eliminator? I have no idea. But I do have an idea.
True.
We know how this works. Right? We know how this works. We're not going to act like we don't know what the game is. All right, number 3, they got Frank Martin here. Number 4, Vasily Lomachenko is ranked number 4 in the WBA. Number 5 is Kid Austin, Floyd Schofield. He has the WBA international title. This guy right here, William Cepeda, has a Atlantic Continental or something title, right? This guy right here, he has a LAC title. I guess Latin American Continental or something of that sort, right? This guy right here has an NABA title. So I don't really hold much when it comes to these rankings because I know the game. I know how it goes. I know the game. So it is what it is, right? I think when Devin Haney eventually Devin Haney is going to probably end up dropping those belts. I don't think that he's going to you know what I mean, stay at, I don't think he's coming down to 135. I think he's going to stay. I think he's going to I think he's going to probably stay at 140. Stay at 140. That's what I think. Shout out to Big Up Lizzie. Shout out to Lil BF. Damon Wester, salute fam. He said Al handed out envelopes, coach. I mean, all of them do though. Hey, you know what I'm saying, Damon? It ain't Damon. It ain't just Al. All of them do it. Bob do it. All of them do it. You know the game. You know how I go, fam.
True.
Hey, listen, man. You know the game. You know how I go.
Come fucking with me, you gonna get knocked the fuck out. I'm a knockout artist, baby.
But anyways, hold on. The brother sent me a post. I want to show you this here, right? I think the brother sent me a post telling me that what he said. He said, yeah, man, what's the name? I'm retired from the sport. He said he leaving the game. I mean, we know that man ain't going nowhere. Let's be real. Hold on. Let me go right here. Somebody sent me something. I'm trying to find who sent it to me. Somebody sent me something. Because they always sending me stuff. They sent me to Bill Haney, what Bill Haney said. I didn't even know what Bill said. Damn, somebody sent it to me. I saw it somewhere. That 135, I will more than likely have Kid Austin on the show before he fight. He's fighting on the 135. He's fighting on Ryan Garcia undercard. So I will have him back on here. I just haven't been bothering nephew and them, but I did speak to his dad. They're gonna be back on the show. I know he's working real hard. December 2nd, he's fighting. I think he's the co-main event. Now these titles that these kids are winning, they are like the lead up to the title shots, believe it or not. So what you say, Natural? You said the rankings some trash. Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, the rankings they can be manipulated at any given time. That's just how it works. Shout out to OP Game. He said, can anyone tell me why ESPN got Shakur fighting on a Thursday? Yeah, because there's some type of event. There's some type of event that's going on. There's some type of event that's going on. On that weekend. I think it's happening Friday and Saturday, dealing with race cars. There's some kind of race car event going on, so that's why. Shout out to Backyard. He said, yo, Saul Delgado put multiple uppercut pain on Luis Hernandez Ramos. He said, what you say, F1? You say F1 race in Las Vegas that weekend? Okay, cool. That's pretty what it is. So F1, what is it? That's Formula One, right? Isn't that Formula One? That's Formula One, right? I think so. Formula, the racing event. Okay, cool. That's why they having it on a Thursday. And it might be a good move. It might be a good move to have it on a Thursday. There's going to be a lot of people there in Vegas. Maybe they hope that some of that traffic can spill over. I don't like dealing with hope when it comes to business. When it comes to business, I like dealing with actual, like a formula that we know we can pretty much, anticipate, okay, this how much we pretty much already going, this how much we should get based on our analytics and stuff like that. And for the most part, I think the way Top Rank is set up, Bob Arum pretty much knows, the Top Rank brand anyways, they know. They have some hell of a people on their team from what I heard. Unlike my main man, Don King, DK, man. Don King still running his business. He doesn't run it like corporate America. So what I mean by that is, let's say, if Don King were to pass away today, who knows what would happen to the Don King Promotions? Because the way his business is set up, from what I've learned, it's not set up like, okay, if Bob Aaron were to pass away today, Top Rank still gonna be around. and everything, the business is still going to be running smoothly because, you know, they've already have he run his business more like corporate America, you know? So it just depends on how you set it up, you know, how it is. And that's what Rick Glazer said. You know, they run it more like corporate America. And a couple other people told me that as well, not just Rick Glazer, Timothy Bradley, Steve Kim, a couple of other people, man. A couple of other people told me the same thing. It's just the way they have their stuff set up. You know, and this is the thing, right? And this is why a lot of movements, like when you see movements in different countries and stuff like that, where one guy is the leader, and if that leader were to pass away, the movement dies, it's because it's all top heavy. The way you have it structured, it's structured around the personality and character of one individual. So if something happens to that individual, that's the main guy, then guess what? Everything else fold. You know? So shout out to The Natural. He say, so the people saying this event has sold no tickets are somewhat dumb because they're expecting late purchases anyway. Yeah. He say NBA and TNT and NFL is on Thursday. Will Shakur be fighting on ESPN? Yeah, I think so. I think it's going to be fighting on ESPN. Yeah, the NFL is on Thursday, but Shakur is not going to clash with the NFL because Thursday is wait, hold on. Let me see. Oh no, I see what you're saying. I got you. Yeah. Thursday night football. I mean, I see what you're saying. Maybe it can clash, but maybe it won't. The reason why I say that is because it's a free boxing event. Maybe if it was like a pay-per-view or whatever, maybe that'll hurt it. But it's free. You know what I mean? Like as long as you have ESPN, you get to watch the fight for free. So I think what they're doing, this is a viewership fight. And we'll see exactly how they, how the tickets are sell anyways. But either way it go, I get either way it go, man. I mean, they probably got to get this fight out of the way for the calendar year. That's why you're seeing a lot of fights going down right now. It's like before the year is up, you want to make sure that you have all the fights, hit your points. I don't know how many times Shakur has fought so far this year. I think he's fought twice, if I'm not mistaken. I think Edwin De Los Santos did a really, really good job in taking his fight, going over there to ESPN and fighting. He got everything to gain and nothing to lose, to be fair. So, let's see. I think Tank and Isak Cruz fighting next year, which we already knew that was going down. Devin Haney's fighting Regis Prograis December the 9th. There were rumors that Floyd was going to be fighting the exhibition on that day, but it is what it is. Hold on. Shout out to Jason Follow on Christ. What did you say, sis? He say Formula One will be going on in Vegas that weekend. What is that on a Friday? He said that Andrade Benavidez card is stacked. Let's see if it delivers. I mean, it's stacked, but it's still not a pay-per-view fight. See, let me tell you something. Legacy mindset. This what happens too, right? When you make a non-pay-per-view fight, you take a non-pay-per-view fight and you put it behind a paywall, it robs the fighter of the viewers that he could get. It robs the fighter of the viewers that he can get. You get what I'm saying? It robs the fighters of that. Because people might be like, yeah, I want to watch the fight. It's a good fight card, but I'm not willing to pay $85 for it. It ain't worth no $85. When really this should just be just a card that's on, regular Showtime. You get what I'm saying? When you put it behind the paywall, you rob yourself of whatever success that you hoping to gain. Because at the end of the day, that's going to be the determining factor. That's going to be the determining factor. Hold on. Let me go here. Let's see. Let's go to Premier Boxing Champions. Hold on. I'm going to their website right now. I want to see if do they have that price out there? Anybody know what this price is? For a card, live on pay-per-view. What? Why are they showing Bellator? Do anybody know what the price is for this fight? Anybody? Let me let you guys see what I'm seeing. Y'all check this out. This is what I'm looking at. I'm on the PBC's website, as you can see, sharing this on my StreamYard. It say David Benavidez versus Demetrius Andrade. November 25th. That's in 3 weeks. November 25th, 8 p.m. Order the pay-per-view. Oh, order the pay-per-view on pay-per-view.com. So let's go to pay-per-view.com and see what it costs. $74.90. Here it go right here. $74.99. Man, they don't went cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. You guys see this right here. Andrade versus Benavidez. They're showing this fight on pay-per-view. You can buy this fight on pay-per-view.com. $75 plus tax. Nah. I can tell y'all right now this fight gonna flop.
True.
I can tell y'all right now this fight is gonna flop. It's gonna flop. Yeah. This fight gonna flop. One, the price point is too high. The price point is too high. Right? Like this ain't no Tank Davis fighting no Ryan Garcia or no Crawford fighting Spence or even a Canelo. Like this right here is, you get what I'm saying? This is David Benavidez versus Demetrius Andrade. Now, even though the undercard is a good undercard outside of Jamal Charlo and Jose Benavidez, outside of that fight, it's a as a matter of fact, let's look at the undercard. Let's look at this undercard. Sorry about that, guys. Hold on. Let's go back here. I'm going to go back here. Pace and go there. We're going to keep that there. Let's see. Now, y'all check this out. When I click on this here, when I click on right here, it says live on Showtime. When I click on this, guess what it does? It goes straight to Bellator. I'm on Showtime.com. It goes straight to Bellator. It showed the fight that they had on pay-per-view. Canelo Charlo. It showed this other fight, Crawford Spence, the fight they had on pay-per-view. It showed the Showbox champions. Showed Showtime Boxing, Enos and Vila. But you don't see Jamal, you don't see Andrade and Benavidez there. Now I clicked on the Showtime link. That was on PBC's website. I clicked on that link. You get what I'm saying? I clicked on that link. What the dude said? Dude said Crawford cheated. Yeah? What proof you have? You've been watching too much Fag None. You've been watching too much Fag None, Doodoo Brown and Jennifer Fardy. I can tell. See, I can tell by what you say out of your mouth who you've been watching. See, you've been watching too much of this guy.
Throwing that loosey-goosey all over, it's going to get messy like that.
You've been watching too much of that guy, and you've been watching too much of this guy.
Yep, that's right. I'm running things. Cream corn. That's why they call me that. Smooth. I got more measure for your pleasure. Stick with me, baby. I'll have you farting through silk. And let a nigga mess with me. I'll jump on him. All 93 pounds of pure dynamite.
Yeah, man, it is what it is. Somebody said he's spamming. If he's spamming, invite him to the block party. And see, this is why I can't go for this. I can't go for the what, the Bill Haney shit, because, when you sit back and say that, hey, man, this guy, Ellie sucker nigga nutsack, is a culture vulture and he's causing division. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna let you guys hear this, because this here, I'm going to do an entire show on this tomorrow. So I'm letting everybody know this is what the show going to be about tomorrow. Of course, I'm a body the subject matter, because this is what I do. I'm an expert when it comes to this particular shit right here. So I'm a body the subject matter, of course. It's going to be fire. We're probably going to have anywhere between 500 and 600 people here, but it's going to be a good one. I can promise you that. But let's play this here.
Public service announcement. We got a fake reporter doing fake news by the name of Ellie Setback. Not only is this scumbag doing fake news and being a culture vulture, but he's also pitting young African Americans against each other. Black brothers, brown brothers, and alike. Instead of pushing this boxing agenda forward and asking the right questions and the tough questions, he's creating dissension and division with a microphone and capitalizing on it financially, while leaving others to repatch relationships that have been built over quite some time. I say, let the fighters and the teams do the arguing, the debating, the fussing, the fighting, only to make up because they have a mutual respect for their positions. Let's not let some scumbag reporter who's never boxed a day of his life, never helped anyone in boxing. Public service announcement.
Okay.
We got
All right. That's a whole lot. I'm going to do a 3-hour show on this tomorrow. 3 hours. This is going to be very, 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 very easy. It's probably one of my easiest subject matters. And I'm going to give you a hint. And I said it in the beginning of the show. This is the only problem I have with it. If you feel that Ellie sucker nigga nutsack, and there is no secret that I don't like Ellie sucker nigga nutsack. Everybody knows that, right? I don't hide it. And there's a lot of motherfuckers that don't like me. Fine, I don't care. But you can say he's a culture vulture. I give you that, if that's what you want. If you want that, I give you that. But to sit back and say that Ellie is sowing dissension amongst black and brown brothers, it's really, I don't get that from Ellie. I don't believe that. Now, again, I don't like Ellie Setback, but I gotta call it the way I see it. I don't see him, what he's doing is doing that. Now, is he deriding for access to fighters? Yes. Does he kiss the ass when he gets in front of them? Hey, Tank, how you doing, buddy? Oh, Tank, man, I told people, man, that I think you can knock out Tyson Fury, Tank. Yeah, and Tank put his head down, go to blushing. Yeah, Tank, I told him. I heard that when you be sparring, Tank, that you knocking out heavyweights. Listen, that Tank Davis power is real. It's real. And and of course his job come with knee pads, baby oil, cocoa butter, KY jelly. We know that, right? And he gets access to the black fighters that other black content creators can't get access to. You get what I'm saying? It's fine. Me personally, I don't give a damn. I'm not in this to try to get access to the fighters. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? The fighters don't give too much. Truth be told, fighters don't really give two fucks about us anyways. Whether it's content creators or the fans online. Most of them, they really don't give a fuck about any of us. To be honest, right? And now I got ones who I'm cool with. I got some fighters that I'm really, really cool with. They down by law. They down to earth, right? And everybody clings on to their own group. But what I won't do is pretend that there's some type of kumbaya amongst black YouTube channels, black reporters, whatever, and black fighters. Like, the irony of this whole thing is this here. And I like Bill. Y'all know I like Dollar Bill. I like Bill Haney. I don't give a fuck if he come back on the show or not. It doesn't matter to me, but I like Bill. Bill is a funny guy. I like what he's doing with his boys. He's a father. He's done a great job with his son. I never talk bad about Bill Haney as it relates to what he's doing as a father. I won't do that. He's doing a magnificent job, and I like Bill Haney. There's nothing that can make me dislike him. He's a funny guy. But I'm gonna call this. But I'm not gonna let my like for him, ignore the fact that you affiliated with a bunch of fuck niggas called the Alphabet Boys, who all they do is cause dissension amongst others who look like them. All they do is call, Terrence Crawford, perfect example. Top ranked Toby, called him a slave, talk bad about his black mother, his black wife, girlfriend, kids, stuff like that. Like, that's all they do. Where was that energy? Where was that energy at, you can't be affiliated with a group of hoe niggas who do the exact same thing that you criticizing the white boy Ellie Setback of doing. It seems disingenuous. You know what I mean? It seems disingenuous. If you're concerned about, man, he causing dissension amongst us, if that's your concern, then where is that same concern when certain fighters get called some of the vilest names by the same black group, the black hate group that you affiliate with? Tomorrow's show is gonna be a good show, and that's all I'm gonna say. I ain't gonna say no more on that. This is too easy. This is too easy. Like, this is a layup. Carla, hold on. This is a layup. This there's 3 seconds on the clock. No, there's 2 seconds on the clock. I'm running down the court. The other team don't shot the ball, made a 2-pointer, went up by 1, and I'm running down the court, and doggone RIP to Kobe. Kobe Bryant see me running down the court by myself, and he throws me the ball, and I catch it and dribbling, and I'm laying it up for the winning shot with 2 seconds left on the clock. That's how easy this is.
True.
Carlos, where you calling from?
It's Jason from Tennessee.
What's your name is again?
Jason from Tennessee.
All right, Jason from Santa Fe. Talk to me.
Hey, Coach. I just want to say real quick. Last night the fight. I wanted to watch the Valle fight, but I was entertaining watching the William Foster, I think it was, with some guy named LeBron. I don't know if you saw that fight or not, Coach. But,
LeBron, yeah.
That was a good fight.
I heard it was a good fight.
Yeah, so that guy, I think his name was Henry LeBron from Puerto Rico, I think it was. He fought some guy named William Foster. And they were saying that guy, Foster guy, was the first guy to beat De Los Santos. So they were both undefeated. That was a good fight, Coach. That was a great fight. I was watching that fight. And I wanted to see the Valle fight, but by the time that fight the LeBron fight was finished, the Valle fight was over already. So I didn't watch it. But overall, it was a good fight. I was pretty impressed with Morataya. I think it's pretty good. And I did not watch the main event because I fell asleep. But that's my call, Coach.
All right, salute, fam. So this guy right here, he said, but couldn't Ellie say the same thing about you? Respect the bud? No, not really. I'm gonna tell you why not really. Because if you look at my content, I hardly have any Terrence Crawford content on my show. And then too, I have a personal relationship with Terrence Crawford. I met the dude multiple times, been to his house, ate dinner at his house. So I know this guy personally. And he can tell you, anybody in this camp can tell you, Coach Malachi ain't do no D-riding at all. They'll tell you that. Like, it's a mutual love and respect there. Get what I'm saying? And you don't see me doing it. And in order for you to compare me to Ellie, you have to sit back and see me doing the exact same things that he's doing. So this here, and I appreciate what you're saying as it relates to respect, but like, there's no comparison. Like, show me an interview where I'm somewhere talking about, hey buddy, how you doing? Show me an interview where I'm doing any of that shit. You can't. Show me an interview when I interviewed Bill Haney when he been on here twice. He been on here my show twice. When I interviewed Tommy Brooks, when I interviewed what's my main man name? Who trained Tyson Fury? What's the brother that's trained Tyson Fury, man? The brother who got threatened by the whole ass nigga Drew Titan. said he wished he got died in the car fire. Sugar Hill Stewart. When I interviewed Lou Duval. No, I'm not Lou Duval. Dan Goosen. When I interviewed Dan Goosen. Just anybody I've ever had on here. My track record speaks for itself, fam. So it is what it is. I think maybe you new to the channel.
True.
I think maybe you new to the channel, fam. You got the wrong guy. I call a spade, and I point out the double standards. And so what I notice is, you know, what my main man Finesse 2 times say, it's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. Fuck them. So I point out the hypocrisies and the double standards. You can't come to me with that kumbaya shit, you know what I mean? And then, but yet, you doing the exact same thing that you say other people are doing. And it's bullshit. Coach Malachi don't know how to kiss ass. I don't kiss no ass. Literally. You don't see no interview that I have where I kiss anybody's ass to get it. Just watch the interviews. It tells the story in itself. Shout out to Shadow Ghost. Hey, okay. For dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
OP Gamer said, Coach. He said, Coach said you knew. I said you knew. Yeah, he's new. He's new. Yeah, he don't know. He don't know. He don't know no better. Shout out to Shadow Ghost. He said there's a difference between your relationship with Crawford and what Ellie does. Ellie's a straight D-riding. It's not even comparable. Yeah, your buddy don't know. He don't know. He don't know. Hell, I don't even have any interviews on Crawford on my show. Period. You know what I mean? So, I mean, that's just a reality of the situation. Shout out to Jamie. Would he say facts? He knew. Yeah, he's new. He's definitely new. He don't know better. Shout out to By Myself. He say, Coach, I'm a big fan. He say, but you did go 30 days straight with Bud in the thumbnail after the fight. Oh, yeah, absolutely. But I should have. But I should have went 30 days straight with Bud in the thumbnail after the fight. I should have. Because that was a big fight. I was right to do that. I should have. Also, I did shows where Errol Spence was on the thumbnail. And I said, well, how come ain't nobody talking about Errol Spence? See, you got to look at the context in which everything was done as well. Context is everything, right? Context is everything. The context was this. You know, we was hearing all this shit about, oh man, Crawford this, he gonna get knocked out, he gonna get put to sleep, this and that, yada, 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 from these aerosexual YouTube channels. So when you're fighting a war and you're going to war against aerosexuals, it's only right that you come with the big guns. I pulled out the big guns. So all of the shit that was said about Crawford Cheney, Crawford can't take no punch, Crawford gonna get knocked out, this and that, I got a chance to gloat. I made $3,000 betting on Crawford. So I had a right to gloat. You got niggas 3 months later, they still making I hate Terrence Crawford videos. And the funny thing about it is this. I noticed that a lot of you niggas who come over here want to criticize me, y'all don't have that same energy for the motherfuck niggas. Like y'all come over here and make baseless claims. Won't call the show. They won't call the show. And, you know, like you know, these the same niggas, when they over there at the other niggas channels, y'all don't have that same energy. More than likely, y'all probably hating on Crawford as well, more than likely.
True.
More than likely. And they still don't address the disrespect that the man has received from niggas online. They still don't address that. They just want to blow by all of that. So I had a right to do that. To this day. See, this is the problem. They don't like when I make Crawford videos because I'm better at it than these niggas. I body these dudes with facts. They body with slander and dismerchification campaigns. I body them with facts. Because everything I'm saying is facts. Like literally, I had a receipts. Ain't a nigga on YouTube got more receipts than me. When I go to talk about shit, I come with receipts. It is what it is. Call what's your name and you calling from?
What's up, Coach? This Coach Eddie from ATL.
Coach Eddie, talk to me, fam.
Hey, man, I'm glad you cooking today, man. Cooking on these dads in boxing, man. I remember Tim Bradley was talking about it, man. But these dads in boxing, man, you know, they should just go ahead and make them lace up and let them fight, man, because they do a lot of talking. You don't never hear from the fight at the press conference. All you hear is the dads talking, or you hear the trainers talking. Like everybody want to be a star. Everybody want the limelight on them and take the shine from the fighter, man. So I say, I petition, let the dads. If they want to get up there and pop at the press conference, the trainers want to pop at the press conference, let them fight. Then they need to be on the undercard, do an exhibition or something. They should be doing a lot of talking, and they ain't got to do nothing, man.
I mean, it is what it is, man. Like, again, I get the brother's angle. He gonna do everything in his power to protect his son. I get it. I understand. Me, I just point out I told you my channel is an anti-narrative channel. I point out the double standards and the hypocrisies. And if you come out on a public platform and say some shit, I got a right to, hey man, look, okay, that right there, I hear what you're saying, but what you're saying and what you're doing is two different things. I point that shit out. Because a lot of these guys, they try to come. A lot of these guys, they try to come like I say, they laptop revolutionaries, and they try to make it seem like they're genuine in what they're saying when in actuality they're not. It's very disingenuous. So that's all I'm pointing out, and I have a right to do that. The thing is this here: no one is going to dictate what the fuck I talk about on my channel. I'm not talking about you, Coach Eddie. Please disregard this. I'm just saying it in public.
Yes,
no one is going to, because these niggas want to try to control the narrative. So they don't. What the thing is, I'm so good at what I do that they hate when I take these subject matters and these narratives that they talk about, and I'm so much smarter than these guys that I body these subject matters. These subject matters that they supposed to be pros at and these narratives that they supposed to be pushing for so long, I do it so easily and effortlessly. And I tell these niggas time and time again, if you don't like the content, why you over here watching the show? If you don't like it, unsubscribe and leave. I don't beg niggas. You get what I'm saying? We gonna keep it pushing. So
that's right, Coach.
And so I tell a motherfucker quick, if you don't like it, leave. You know, and I mean, and I've been like that since day one. I purged my channel plenty of times. I purged it from the Fury fans. I purged it from the Wilder fans. I purged it from the aerosexuals. I purged it from the different communities. Then some of them will come back. I mean, I really don't give them. Apparently, what I'm doing working. We almost at 30,000, so I know what the fuck I'm talking about. And that's all I got to say.
One thing about it, your channel is built on truth and facts, man. It ain't built on fictitious and tabloids and all this stuff. These dudes driving goddamn 30 videos a day. Just be lying, just making up stuff, man. Like, bro, you know this ain't true, man. Yeah. Why you even putting it out there, man? Like, so you doing the right thing, Coach. Keep up the good work, Coach. And like I say, you got to expose me, because like I say, they want to hold one fighter to one standard, but then don't want to hold somebody else to the same standard. Just keep it boxing and keep it 100. Absolutely. No, regardless, if your favorite fighter, if he ain't moving right, yeah, you say, look, man, you ain't moving right. You know that's my call, Coach.
I shout out to Coach Eddie, salute ATL, stand up. And I say it time and time again. I said over here again. I say if these guys did not have a double standard, they would not have a standard at all. Right? They did not have a standard at all. It is what it is. But let's see. So, what we got coming up? We have Haney Prograis, Shakur Stevenson, De Los Santos. We got Benavidez, Andrade. That's a pretty good undercard. That's a pretty good undercard too, from what I've seen. So that's a pretty good undercard. Outside of the I'm looking at pay-per-view.com right now. Outside of the Jamal Charlo Jose Benavidez fight, outside of that fight, you get what I'm saying? I think, you know what? I'm leaning to more Jamal Charlo in that fight. Now I'm sitting there thinking about it. I think I'm leaning more towards him. Outside, you know what? That fight might turn out to be a good fight. I don't think that fight gonna be a good fight though. I don't think that fight gonna be, you know what I mean? Like, even though Jamal Charlo been out for 20-something months, you know, I know he's gonna look rusty. You know, Benavidez came back. Jose Benavidez fought a tomato can about 4 or 5 months ago. Got him out of there. I don't know, man. I just don't know what I'm gonna get. To me, the co-main event should be Matthias and Ergashev. I think the Matthias versus Ergashev, I think that fight right there should be the co-main event. That's what I think should be the co-main event. Because I think that fight gonna be a good one. Carla, what's your name? You calling from?
It's Mayo from the Shire.
Mayo from the Shire, talk to me.
What's going on, Coach? I was just calling about, yesterday's fight. I know you say you didn't get the chance to watch it, but yeah, if you can, man, rewatch that Foster the Third fight. Buddy who he was fighting, that was a good one. That was like the best fight on the card. And the lightweight fight, man, that dude, what was his name? Taya.
Yeah.
Yeah, that dude a bad boy, man. He
Yeah.
ready for like all of them. That dude in his prime. That dude is sharp. He's smart. He got power. Like he gonna be a tough fight for anybody, man. I think he better than like Frank Sanchez. I mean, not Frank Sanchez. Fucking
Frank Martin.
Frank Martin. They about the same level. I think he probably slightly better.
He's with Top Rank, right?
Yeah, and after his fight, you know, he was saying like he want the champions, he want the Shakur. He's calling out the names, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I definitely would like to see him versus Shakur because man, that dude is smart. He got good IQ and he got power too. So that's a dangerous fighter.
I'm looking at it right now. Hold on, let me share it with the chat. Hold on, I'm looking at it right now. Listen, Shakur got some fights over here, man. He got some fights over here. He gonna have to see, especially because you got Edward De Los Santos. He's fighting. He's coming from the PBC over there to fight him. So that right there, that fight right there is a tough fight. And then he got some tough fights over here. So he doesn't have the luxury of taking the Tank Davis route. He doesn't have that luxury. He's going to have to fight these top guys that's over here. That's signed to his same guy, Jermaine Ortiz over here. He's going to have to fight these guys. He's going to have to fight them.
Yeah, there's some killers. Over there, man.
Yeah.
Don't keep them sharp. Don't keep them up. But, I think he's the best in the world. I mean, as long as he up for it, man, he should be good. But Efe Ajagba, though, main event, I like Efe Ajagba a lot. He fighting more and more often. I think depending on who he fight, he got a good chance against anybody. I don't favor him versus anybody with good feet. His feet ain't shit. That's how Frank Sanchez really got him. Like, he got slow feet. But anybody, like, AJ, Wilder, I think he's more technical than Wilder with slightly less power. You know what I mean? But I give him a good chance versus Wilder, versus AJ, Joe Joyce. He didn't want that smoke with Zilly Zhang because Zilly Zhang was there last night.
Yeah.
Zilly Zhang pulled up on him.
Yeah, Zhang.
He didn't want that smoke with Zilly Zhang.
Listen, Zhang is southpaw. Zhang is a tricky southpaw, man, and he can crack. It's a heavyweight division. He can crack too. So, I wouldn't mind seeing Ajagba fight a Wilder. I think both of them built the same, look the same. Both of them got a right hand. I think Ajagba probably have a better jab than Wilder, and he might have a little bit better footwork, maybe. But or maybe the footwork could be the same. I don't know. It'll be the battle of who can land the right hand first. How will he respond if he get hit with Wilder's right hand, and vice versa? How will Wilder respond if he get hit with Ajagba's right hand? We don't know what type of damage he could still be suffering from those two knockout losses to Tyson Fury. So we'll see how much. We didn't get a chance to see exactly what he had left in the tank over Robert Helenius because he hit the man one time and the man laid out like the mummy. You get what I'm saying? So we don't know.
Like the pirate, that man went down saluting. That shit was crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, Coach. I mean, all I can say. Yeah, you have a good one, Coach.
No, go ahead, fam. You can finish. Go ahead.
I was saying, like, we just know, like, if those two fight, it's gonna be like a guaranteed knockout.
Yeah.
Guaranteed knockout. Wilder versus Ajagba.
Yeah, somebody going to sleep.
Somebody going to sleep.
Yeah, somebody going to sleep. So it is what it is. And I think they used to spar each other as well. When Ajagba was over there with the PBC, I think he used to spar with Wilder. So yeah, that'd be real good to see. But shout out to Mel from the Shot. Salute, fam. Yeah, I think what both of them built the light. Ajagba and Wilder, both of them built the light. I mean, it is what it is. Both of them is built the light, So he said, Coach, I think Ajagba does not get the credit he deserves, but he's a problem in the heavyweight division. Now, I'm going to tell you what you said, Revelation. You said a lot of fighters can't deal with that pistol jab. Now, I'm going to tell you something, though. I'm going to tell you something about Ajagba. What I noticed. This where he may have an advantage at. What he may have an advantage at is a lot of these heavyweights, some of them that he may fight, some of them. I'm not talking about Zhang and stuff like that. Some of these guys, they're not as active as Ajagba been. Remember, he's had 3 fights so far this year. Now, of course, he haven't had any killers in the ring. They're trying to build his confidence back up, but he's had 3 fights this year. 3. So, you know, I got, you know what no, we got to do? We got to look and see the rounds. How many rounds have he fought in these 3 years? How many rounds have he fought in these 3 years? I want to see that. Hold on. I mean, not 3 years, but the 3 fights he's had thus far, how many rounds have a Efe Ajagba fought? We got to look at that too. We got to look at that too. How many rounds have he fought? Efe Ajagba. Efe Ajagba, let's see. His last 3 fights. Sorry about that, guys. Hold on. His last 3 fights he had this year, he won last night. He went 4 rounds, stopped the guy in 4. No. Sorry about that. Yeah. Last night he went 4 rounds. He stopped this guy in 4. The fight before that, he stopped that guy in 4. The fight before that, Stephen Shaw, he went 10 rounds with him. And then the fight before that, that was in 2022. He had an 8 rounder. He knocked this guy out in 2 rounds. And then 2021, he had 2 fights in 2021. He lost to Frank Sanchez in the UD. 1, 2, 3. All right, so his last 3 fights, he's fought 18 rounds. That's still going to be more. Shout out to La Jessica. That's still going to be more than probably a Wilder. Wilder hasn't fought since, when the last time Wilder fought? Wilder haven't fought since he fought Robert Helenius. That was the last time he fought, since he fought Robert Helenius. So I wouldn't mind seeing that fight now that I think about it. Wilder, we know he got the neutralizer, the right hand, but that's about all he has. I would be anxious to see what type of style would Ajagba fight with Wilder. You know, I still want to see what's Wilder's punch resistance. We don't know that because he hasn't been hit. You get what I'm saying? So he hasn't been hit. I don't know his punch resistance yet. He hasn't been hit since. Yeah, when the last time Wilder really got punched? He hasn't been in there with the live dog. We got to see. To this day. Let's see. I think the last time he got punched, that was 2021 against Tyson Fury. I can't count Robert Helenius because Robert Helenius didn't land no damn punches, really. Robert Helenius was trying to hit Wilder. Wilder was moving around the ring. Did Robert Helenius land a punch? Hey, Martin King Boxing, did Robert Helenius land a punch in that fight? So if Robert Helenius didn't land a punch, didn't catch Wilder in the face, or nothing clean, no hard shots, or nothing of that sort, then it's honest to say that, hey, this man haven't really taken any punches since 2021. Now, in their sparring, I'm pretty sure, the type of sparring partners that they have, I don't know if those sparring partners are really, really giving them any kind of work. A lot of these times, sometimes these sparring partners, they're there just to go in there and get beat up. You get what I'm saying? They're there just to go in there and get beat up. So if they look too good against the guy who they've been brought in to spar against, they can get fired, get thrown. They can get fired. Oh man, you beat up the champ, or you beat up the main guy. They'll get fired and everything. And what to say, Damon? You say, Coach, I think it's gonna be big, bro. He said when he faces another elite guy, he's going to feel it. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? So, but you get what I'm saying, though. You get what I'm saying, though, Damon? I'm talking about the bond, as it relates to sometimes you get these sparring partners in there, and they can't. A lot of these guys, they can't go all out and do good, or some of these guys will get fired. What to say, y'all? You say sparring partners are there to build a fighter's confidence. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, some of these guys, they come in there, they'll get them in there. Hey, look here, man, check this out, man. What we gonna do now? Listen, we brought you here. These are the code words they use too. We got you here just to get the champ just to get the champ some work. Just give him some good work. That's it. Everybody know what good work means in sparring. Just give him some good work, show him some different looks. You get what I'm saying? Don't beat the champ up now. Don't hurt the champ now. If you do that, you're going to get fired. You're going to get fired, and you're going to have to pay your own way to get back home. So just give him some good work. And, and this is why I really can't, sometimes, I'm just saying sometimes, in some cases, you can't really look too much in the sparring because you just don't really know, like, what type of instructions did the sparring partner receive prior to coming in there to spar the guy. You get what I'm saying? Like, what did they tell him before he went in there? Now, look here now. I don't want you now. Hold on now. Now, you can't be, letting them hands go like that. You can't be doing this. Oh, pussy ass nigga, what's going on, boy? I'm telling you, boy, I'm knock your fuck ass out, boy. Blow for blow, pound for pound, nigga. I got the title, nigga. I'm telling you, boy, finna knock one of you Wakanda niggas out. Nigga, I got these hands, nigga. I'm throwing them paws at that nigga, finna knock your ass down again, nigga. Get your ass back up, nigga. Don't run, nigga. I'm telling you, boy, I want all the smoke. Nigga, I'm throwing them paws, nigga. I'm putting them hands on you, nigga. I told you what I'm gonna do to you, nigga. Catch you with the check left hook. Nigga, check left hook, nigga. I told you, boy, pound for pound, nigga. I'm the best. This more action than any Devin Haney fight. Put these paws on you, nigga. I told you, I got you backing up, nigga. I got you backing up. Nigga, watch that check left foot, knock your ass down again, nigga. I'm telling you, boy, it is what it is, nigga. I'm gonna make it do what it do. I'm telling you, boy, we ain't even playing over here, boy. Boy, if you call anybody from Nick Sack Promotions, asking them to go light on the champ, I can promise you, Nick Sack Promotions, one of our fighters will get fired. True. Our fighters over here at Nick Sack Promotions, we don't know how to go light on the champ. Oh, Lord, I swear to God, when I see that whole ass nigga Coach Malachi Ways, I'm gonna put them paws on them. Nigga, Wakanda forever, bitch. Oh, Lord, he threw Wakanda through that fence. Wakanda is dead. Oh, Lord. Yeah, we ain't got it. You get what I'm saying? We ain't doing that. Yeah, we ain't doing that. You get what I'm saying? No, we ain't doing that. Boy, but listen, you call anything got from Nick Sack Promotions, boy, listen. Hey, I can promise you that. You know what I mean? No holds barred. We ain't holding nothing back. Shout out to doggone bosses, shout out to Mighty King Bosses Salute, fam. Yeah, but you know what? I think that'll be a good fight, though. I think that'll be a good fight. Wilder and Efe Ajagba. I wouldn't mind seeing Efe Ajagba in Anthony Joshua. I wouldn't mind seeing that fight. You know, Joshua's clearly not the same fighter he was before. Looks like mentally, you know, he's kind of indecisive, stuff like that. You know, he has a different energy now. He talks about, hey, man, I just want to, you know, it's like he's just fighting for the money at this point. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't really have, and again, you guys know, I like Anthony Joshua a lot. He was one of my favorite heavyweights, but I don't have confidence in him anymore. Just being honest with you. Still like him, but I don't have confidence in him. I just think that, you know, that killer instinct ain't there in him. It ain't there in him anymore. You know what I mean? He don't make a lot of money. He's doing well. And that's what I say. That's what I say about what really surprises me with the Canelo. Like someone like a Canelo, you know, the simple fact that a guy like that, you know, for him to have all this money, he has a net worth of what, almost $200 million, yet he fights as though he's a poor person. And what I mean by that is he fights as though he's a poor fighter. Now, the Canelo only fights two times a year, but he's fighting more than the average guy in his weight division. And he still shows up. He still trains. He's still motivated to want to be the best. All of this stuff there. Normally, when guys get that kind of money, it's just to, you know, they'll have the Anthony Joshua mentality now. And then even Tyson Fury, well, you know, I don't make enough money, and, you know, it's all about the money. Like, Tyson Fury, whole attitude changing now. It's all about the money and this and that, and, you know, I got to make them, you know, you get what I'm saying? Like, he has plenty of money, you know. I mean, Tyson Fury ain't broke by a long shot. But, you know, like, you don't hear somebody like a Canelo talk about money too tough. You don't hear, you know, just some of the guys, they make it be known. You know, I'm a prize fighter. But, you know, someone like a Canelo, he really doesn't do that. It's like, you know, it is what it is, you know. What you say, Yama? You say some guys fighting for their glory. Yeah, you know, I like the guys who will fight for their glory. That, you know, that's something else. He said but AJ is famous in the UK. Boxing fan. Yeah, I mean, AJ is definitely famous. He's a famous guy and all of that stuff. Yeah, he got a lot of the, you know, a lot of women and stuff like that. Yeah, I give him all of that. But that ain't got nothing to do with boxing. Like, you know, you can be famous all you want, but that ain't got shit to do with fighting. You get what I'm saying? You know? And what you say, Food Revolution, you say Canelo wasn't raised in a capitalistic society with capitalistic views. Yeah, you know, but you know, he's been boxing since he was 15 years old, and he's been living over here in this capitalistic society, and, you know, making that capitalistic money. You get what I'm saying? So, he's in a position to where he could just say, I can just sit back and chill. I don't make enough money. It is what it is. Like when you got that kind of money, like what drives you as a fighter at the end of the day? He said AJ gatekeeper material, just like Wilder. What drives you at the end of the day when you got that kind of money? It's beyond money at that point. Like when you have that kind of money, what drives you at the end of the day? Y'all must say legacy. Exactly. So it's safe to say there's only a few legacy fighters in boxing. When I say few, I'm talking about the big names. I'm talking about the big name fighters. You have fighters who make it obvious that, hey man, I'm just here to get the check. And then you have fighters who really, really care about legacy. And they're fighting for the legacy. Yeah, they get in the bag, but they fighting for the legacy as well. And their matchmaking tells you everything you need to know. Who they choose to fight tells you everything they need to know, right? Because when you're a guy that's making a certain amount of money, you're in a certain tax bracket. You reserve the right to pick and choose lighter opponents. Like I admire what Devin Haney is doing. Devin Haney fought Vasily Lomachenko, and he's fighting Regis Prograis. Now I don't know about you, but that's impressive to me. Because Lomachenko ain't no walk in the park, and Regis Prograis ain't no walk in the park. You get what I'm saying? And and that's just the reality of the situation. I respect that. I respect what Shakur's doing. Now he's fighting Edward De Los Santos because all these other guys turned him down for whatever the reason may be. I'm not getting caught up into what, Devin Haney meat riders or what some of his fans are saying. Oh man, no man, Shakur ducking him, and I ain't gonna get into what Shakur meat riders or some of his fans are saying. Well, no, Devin Haney ducked the smoke. I ain't getting involved in none of that. Whatever y'all got going on, that's between y'all. I don't give a damn about neither side, to be fair, But I respect what both of these young men are doing. I respect what both of them are doing. You get what I'm saying? I respect what Devin Haney's doing. I respect what Shakur is doing. And I believe that those guys will fight later on down the line. It is what it is. I ain't choosing sides. I ain't picking sides. I don't need to get behind no YouTube channels to get them to push certain narratives that I want them to push. I'm my own man. I stand up on my own 2 feet. I like both guys. I like Shakur and I like Devin. One day, and I ain't choosing sides on neither one of them. Because I'm not team Devin Haney and I'm not team Shakur Stevenson. Neither one. Don't have a relationship with neither one of them. Just be honest. True. You get what I'm saying? So, and probably would never get an interview with him. And that's fine. I'm cool with that. Shout out to Marty King Boxing dropping that $2 super chat. He said, realest boxing talk. That's what it is. That's the way it is. See, and let me explain something to you guys. The reason why I am the way I am, because a fighter's father, a promoter, a reporter, or a YouTube channel don't define Coach Malachi Williams. What defines Coach Malachi Williams is what I think of myself. My work ethic, what I'm willing to put in it. My own wit, my own, intellect, so to speak. So it's not built on, me having to do certain things that other guys have to do. Like I got this shit from the mud for real. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is, So that's just the way I see things. Shit going so well for me right now, like literally, it's like you guys have no idea yet. I haven't revealed a lot of stuff, but you're gonna see. Shout out to Marty King of Boxing. He said, I'm a big Andrade fan, but read the commandments, True Media today. He said, we can all get along. He said, my father drive a G-Wagon. He got the ice. My fighter hero. Man, we used to read the comics for fictional heroes. It is what it is. It is what it is. The thing is, a lot of these guys, they are failures in their own lives. So they look at these fighters as they try to live their lives vicariously through their fighter. A lot of them probably never boxed before or whatever, and that's neither here nor there. But the thing is that's just what it's always is. Like the men in boxing, they're nothing like the women boxing fans. The women boxing fans are totally different from a lot of these men. A lot of these men in boxing that's online are some of the most bitchified beta males I've ever seen in my life. Like, these niggas is like, they the worst. Do you get what I'm saying? So that's just what goes on. And you can just see from Twitter to YouTube to whatever, Facebook groups. I mean, that's just reality of the situation. Like, a lot of these guys, like, these niggas some cunt coochies, boy. Cunt coochies. Shout out to LJ Wright. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, just keep telling it like it is, coach. I plan on it. It ain't no need to stop it now. Shout out to F Society for dropping for being a member for 2 months. He said, salute, coach, salute to the chat, respect. I mean, there's no need to change it. I'm not gonna change. I can promise you that. I'm not changing at all. You get what I'm saying? I don't know how to kiss no ass, so I ain't got a degree in that. I don't know how to kiss no ass. We don't do that from West Tampa, not where I'm from. I don't know how to do that, so I'm gonna call it the way I see it. I got enough friends. I don't give a fuck about making no friends. I got enough. And then the people I got on my team, when we got some hitters on the team, we gonna make it happen. We're doing big things. We're trying to increase our finances, so to speak. We got different projects we're working on, and everybody is on the same team. Have one goal, one mission in mind. And I'm with a really, really good group of people. So when you got a really good foundation and you're with a really good group of people, you're with a good team, everything else outside of that, I don't give a fuck about. Because I'm like this here, if I ain't eating with you, fuck you. If I ain't making no money with you, fuck you. Like, I don't give a fuck what you got going on. You get what I'm saying? Nigga, if I ain't eating, then fuck it. What you got don't mean shit to me. I can't live my life vicariously through you because you wouldn't bought a chain or you got an interview or you got to wear the knee pads or put the KY jelly on or whatever. You get to be a laptop revolutionary. You got to send a nigga some gun emojis in all caps. You was on a 10-hour live and you and some more niggas, y'all were pulling each other dick. You know what I mean? Building each other egos up. Like, yeah, I ain't a part of that team, fam.
True.
I'm not a part of that team at all. Oh, shut up to LJ Wright, man. Hey, okay. We're dropping that half for bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He say, coach, have you ever noticed when you massage their ego, they with you, but when you start speaking the truth, he say they are against you. I get you trying to say against you. I mean, yeah, fuck all that. Yeah, I've been doing this shit long enough. I don't see niggas on YouTube. They was down 1 minute, and then the next minute they be talking about facts together. Facts, boy, you a real one, boy. You a real one. And then like these dudes are passionate about these fighters who are multimillionaires who don't give two fucks about them. Just imagine a broke nigga living with his mama, ain't got no money, or living with his girlfriend, and this nigga's struggling. License suspended, delinquent on child support payments, not bringing any value to the household, arguing all day about fighters who are millionaires who don't give a fuck about you. And in your mind, when this fighter gives you an interview, or when this fighter buys a car, or when this fighter dad is down with our group, in your mind, that's a victory for you. You are still in the same situation that you were in prior to Bill Haney, prior to Devin Haney. Bill Haney and Devin Haney are rich and multimillionaires. You still that broke, bitter ass nigga that you was today, that you was yesterday. Your situation hasn't changed at all. Them niggas living in mansions. You living in an apartment. Or you living in your mama's basement. Or you living check to check. for me to have that much emotional investment in another man that I'm not eating with is crazy to me. I'm just saying to me. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I take the position that I take. I'm good. You get what I'm saying? And that's just reality of the situation. Like, we really don't care. I don't give a fuck. Honestly, I don't. You know what I mean? I'm too old to be giving a fuck at this point. Shout out to Legacy Mindset. He said these guys don't give a damn about us. Go out there and get your money, bro. Yeah, you gotta get your money. You gotta get your money, man. Get your paper up. Take care of your health. Get your money up. It is what it is because, you know. Hey, what is that? Narco Bling say begging for donations to pay their rent. Yeah, you know, I still got that video. I'm gonna pull it out. I'm gonna pull it out I'm gonna pull it out again one day. I still got that video. Nigga sitting there begging. Oh man, you know, my wife got COVID. I remember I did a whole show on that. That shit was funny as hell. True. And the thing about me, I'm very sarcastic. I got a slick mouth, boy. So my clapback game strong. I can crack, chew, rank, whatever you want to call it. Crack. I can do it with the best of them. I'm good. You get what I'm saying? I body niggas. I know how to body a nigga. I make a nigga so mad. I make a nigga so. He said they really overdosing on Fury. Fuck the Nigerian nightmare. He won't dare fight my boy John Jones. He said that's my guy. Oh, you talking about Ngannou? Ngannou, yeah. I mean, you know, I don't know, man. I don't know. You get what I'm saying? Shout out to Demar Wester. He said, yeah, coach, I've been here before. A lot of people with wrenches been here, and I've seen a lot of channels who rock with Coach Disappear. The Drunk Boss and KQKCs, and Coach still keeping it one. Yeah. A lot of those guys, I was, you know, I had to learn though. Like I had to learn who was who. And the thing is, you know, I mean, you know, when lines are drawn in the sand, they're drawn in the sand. It really ain't no big deal, to be honest with you. It's really not a big deal. Like, you know, it's a free country. People say what they want to say. I don't give a fuck. I don't have people who was all right with me yesterday. And that's what they do. They'll be down with you one day and shit on you tomorrow. And it don't matter. I talk shit with the best of them. So you diss me, I diss you. We just keep dissing each other and just laughing and having fun. True. I'm just having fun with it myself. You know, I talk shit with the best of them. I'm good, so I'm good in the motherfucker. I'm petty in the motherfucker too. So y'all know me. I be with the shits. shout out to Cooking with Sir Senior. He said they selling their souls in the holes to get somebody to come on their YouTube show. Yeah, nah, this shit about making money, man. Like I don't make no money on this shit like that. Nah. This shit don't pay like that, to be honest with you. What would it say, Food Revolution? You say refusing to sleep with their wives due to a difference of opinion on a dude who don't know either of you and bragging about it in public. Yeah, like these men, like these some strange guys on social media. These some strange guys on social media. Social media has brought out some of the, you know, it just make these dudes look real funny to me. This shit funny to me. Shout out to OP Gamer. He say, Coach, I work in housing. When I got business in a unit, I see the setup of a janitor 40 and think the enemy is near. He said they got a camera, keyboard, and a blanket on the backdrop. Man. Boy. I try to tell you, boy. I try to tell you. This shit is hilarious to me. What they say, Food Revolution, they're really revealing their true selves. Yeah, like I say the women don't act like that. Like the few women that you do see online in boxing, they don't act like that. Now hold on. Now there are some that's with the alphabet boys. Now them sisters that's over there with the alphabet boys, they're some of the dumbest, ignorant bitches I ever seen in my life. True. That's some shea butter bitches. That's some shea butters. Like these shea butter laptop revolutionaries, I love just banging on them. Pause. When I say banging, I mean just dissing them. I love it. I love these shea butter laptop revolutionaries. I love it, bro. Like this shit right here. Cause I've been doing this for so long. I'm like, man, I've been like, forget YouTube. I've been doing this for a long time, dog. I've been doing this for almost 30, well, really 30 years, over 30 years now. I've been doing this, man, for a long time, bro. And I just like to have fun with it because it's fun to me. Yeah, I got my old shea butter laptop revolutionary over here. Oh, there you go, talking tough. All right, there you know, caps now. Oh, he's angry. He sent that angry face emoji. Oh, goddamn, he yelling on the phone. Oh, he say his money long. Oh, he gonna go come do this. He gonna go do that. Oh, okay.
True.
Okay. That what he gonna do. Oh, okay. Him mad. Him okay. Him a killer. Oh, him got goon. Oh, okay. What him gonna do again? Him been on YouTube for about 10 years and him ain't did nothing to nobody. Him. You get what I'm saying? Him ain't did nothing to nobody. Nigga, you been on YouTube since 1975, threatened 572 people. How many of those people that have you threatened that you done something to? Zero. So I just want to throw that out there. Let's give everybody a round of applause. Shout out to John B. Poetic, man. Salute, fam. You get what I'm saying? Shout out to Weedy Gonzalez. Weedy he say, Coach got me with the angry emoji. Yeah, he sent the angry emoji. Hold on, no, dog. That nigga mean business, dog. He sent the angry. Hey, listen, hold on. This what these dudes do. Hold on. All right, boy, they'll do this. What a gun emoji at? What a gun emoji. They'll do that. Hey, this what they'll do, right? Let's see. They'll do this, right? They'll send that. Like I supposed to be, what you say? Shout out to Tough Glove Boxing. Hey, okay. We're dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said nothing wrong with someone having their own perspective. He said that's what make it interesting. Facts. He said but I can't stand these, what he said, ninjas, weak minds. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like these dudes, they see me. Oh, he said, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Tough Glove Boxing. I don't know, dog. Demond, I don't know, dog. I don't know. We gonna have a show tomorrow. The man sent me, he sent me 6 angry emojis. Hold on. I don't know we gonna have a show tomorrow. The man sent me 6 angry emojis. He sent me 3 demon emojis, and he sent me 4 gun emojis, all in the same chat.
True.
I don't know, dog. It's gonna be kind of tough for me to open up my turn my computer on in the morning and try to come up with a show.
True.
I don't know, boy. You know them gun. When you see a gun emoji, boy, you know what that means.
Yep, that's right. I'm running things. Cream corn. That's why they call me that. Smooth. I got more measure for your pleasure. Stick with me, baby. I'll have you farting through silk. And let a nigga mess with me. I'll jump on him. All 93 pounds of pure dynamite.
See, what you got to do is this here, man. You got to look at it the way it is. You a man, I'm a man, right? Anybody can get it. Let's just be real. Anybody can get it. Ain't none of us are invincible. None of us are unstoppable. None of that shit, right? Anybody can get it. But you're a man like any other man, right? And these fighters are men. These fighters fight to take care of their families. I don't owe a fighter anything, and a fighter don't owe me anything. I'm making a choice to cover a sport, boxing. Whether or not a particular fighter were to give me an interview is irrelevant, because I started a boxing channel because I wanted to start a boxing channel. I started a boxing channel because I wanted to talk about boxing. That's it. It's not predicated upon who the fighter is, because I'm gonna talk about the fighter anyways. It's not predicated upon who the fighter's father is, because I'm gonna talk about the fighter anyways. It's not predicated upon which YouTube channel get access to certain fighters and which ones don't. Which YouTube channel get interviews with certain promoters or certain people or whatever, and which ones don't. Me starting my channel was not predicated upon any of that. Me starting my channel was predicated upon what Coach Malachi wanted to talk about. In 2023, going into 24, my channel is predicated upon what the fuck I want to talk about. That's it. So, nobody owes me anything, but I damn sure don't owe you a motherfucking thing neither. I'm saying, you know, this sport, online channels, online platforms or whatever. That's just the reality of the situation. I don't take this shit personal. You get what I'm saying? With a fighter. Do you, baby boy. It is what it is. But I'm going to continue to do me. I'm going to call it as fair as I possibly can. And if I see some inconsistencies and some bullshit, I'm going to call it out. And I say this time and time again. If someone don't like what I'm talking about, don't listen to it. It's simple as that. Like, I would never come to someone's channel, sit in the chat, and complain about the guy whose channel I voluntarily came on. You know, so it is what it is. But a lot of these guys, man, like these dudes online, I just gotta call it the way I see it, dog. Like, we are in the beta male stage in America, and you got a lot of betas online, and that's just what it is. Like they don't know what a real man is. They haven't grew up around real men who stand on who stand 10 toes down and stand on his principles and his beliefs. I stand on principles and beliefs. YouTube don't pay me enough money to do anything else. So I have to do other things prior to this in order to make money to take care of my bills. My bill's about 10 grand a month. That's the truth. You get what I'm saying? Somewhere around there, right? Maybe a little less, depending on which money it is. Maybe a little less. But, yeah, so I ain't making no money with none of these niggas. So I don't give a fuck about them. You get what I'm saying? Fuck you. What you got, what you got is yours, and what I got is mine. You got to get yours, I'm going to get mine. And that's where I see it. So let's give everybody a round of applause. I just, you know what I mean? I just call it the way I see it, fam. It is what it is. Shout out to everyone who called the show, though. Shout out to Troy Graham. Hey, okay. Shout out to Jason. Hey, okay. Shout out to Coach Eddie. Hey, okay. And shout out to Mayo from the shop. Hey, okay. Shout out to all of the sisters out there, man. The tenderonis, man. I got the list with the tenderonis. We always got to do that. We're gonna have a good show tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be part 2 of this show. We're talking about Bill Haney. Shout out to Abigail. Hey, okay. Shout out to Summer in November. Shout out to my sister Lisa Bells. Hey, okay. Shout out to Passion for Beauty. Shout out to Elena. Hey, okay. Shout out to Bless 365. Shout out to Jackie Hernandez. Hey, okay. Shout out to Sheila Jackson. Shout out to La Jessica. Hey, okay. Shout out to my sister Nick Rich. Shout out to Food Revolution. Salute, sis. Hey, okay. Shout out to Green Eyes P. Shout out to the Duchess of Wisdom. Hey, okay. Shout out to Letitia. Shout out to Kiki. Shout out to Ebony 76. Shout out to Mimi 24. Shout out to the lovely Miss Connie. Hey, okay. Shout out to Fee on the Tube. Shout out to Berenice Mendez. Shout out to Letha. Hey, okay. Shout out to the lovely Amina. Shout out to Tila. What's going on, sis? I know it's cold in Omaha. Hey, okay. Shout out to Bree CS. What's going on, Bree? Shout out to Felicia Williams. Shout out to Mo Easy. Salute to the goddess. Hey, okay. And shout out to everybody that's in the chat, man. All the brothers in the chat. Shout out to Jason Following Christ. Hey, okay. Shout out to John B. Poetic. Shout out to Marty King Boxing. Shout out to Tough Glove Boxing. Salute, brother. Damon Wester. Salute, brother. Shout out to OP Gamer. Elf Society. Who else we have? I think Weedy Gonzalez. LJ Wright. Brady 12. Backyard Prophet. Who else we have? Jamie Rivera, John B. Poetic, Legacy Mindset, Damon Wester, Sequoia, salute to you, fam, Weedy Gonzalez, LJ Wright, Cooking with Sir Senior in the building. I think I got everybody. I think I got everybody, man. Y'all know what time it is, but before we go, we got to say all praises due to the Most High, the most exalted, the greatest human being on the planet Earth, Mr. Al Haney.
Well, you know, I guess I gotta be like everybody else and sing Al Heyman. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me? I'm about to
But a name. Do you have a name?
Oh, nah, I ain't got no name, you know.
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
And yeah, and guess what? Check this out, right? Check this out. And then listen, I've been around for a while, right? Been in the street and all that stuff there, and I don't seen it all, right? Everybody tough to when it's time to go to jail. Y'all seen Cops? Y'all remember that TV show Cops? When they used to be cops, they used to be busting people and stuff like that. And what's his other show? So listen, all that shit sound good to when the white folks come. When the white folks come, nigga go to shake like. Oh my God, I heard it all before, bro. Heard it all before.
Nigga, when my name come up, respect it. Let's go. Stop playing with my fucking name. All 3 of y'all, stop playing with my name. I ain't gonna say it no more. Put some respect on my name.
Yes, sir.
I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anything you say, 5. Go ahead, ask me a question. Did you? 5.
And to my haters.
Let me address something to some of the haters out there about me. Y'all can kiss my ass. Twice.
Yeah, man, I'm on the code of truth. My code is truth. My code ain't no agendas. I don't give a fuck. It is what it is. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow, 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I might drop a video tomorrow. I don't know. I don't drop a lot of videos, but I might drop a video tomorrow. But tomorrow's show gonna be fire. We're gonna have a big crowd in here tomorrow. I can damn near guarantee you that. I'm gonna prove it to y'all. I'm good at what I do. I see you guys tomorrow, 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Please sign up for the newsletter. The newsletter is up top. That's so if we receive, anytime I drop a video and I got a show coming out, you will receive an email or a text message from me just letting you guys know that we're going live. You know what time it is. See you guys tomorrow, 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. You know my motto. Don't meet me there, beat me there. Peace.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.